Just because Pat is fat, it's okay that you can be fat. He wins Super Bowls. You destroy toilet bowls. Try a salad, you fat blimps. Sign V in the fee. Unwar Cap Prescott. Hashtag Jim Rome on X. Hey, V, I got to be honest, dude. I'm thinking about this. I don't think I've ever actually seen you, man. Like, dude, are you shredded? Are you one of those 4% body fatters? Or are you fat? I mean, your contributions are great. I'm a fan. But you're constantly going in on people being fat. You must be shredded. You must be swole. I just don't think I've ever seen you. You must look like Adonis. Look at V. Look at V in the feed. He's a Adonis. Look, he looks like a Adonis. Look, he looks like a Adonis. Look at V. Look at V. He looks like a Adonis. Look at
Adonis. He looks beautiful. V
looks beautiful. He looks like a Adonis.
He looks like a Adonis. Fat and funky.
Or does he look fat and funky?
Fat and funky.
Don't know. I'm just saying, V, man, you spend a lot of time calling people fat, given that we've never seen you before. Do you look like a Adonis? Or like are you fat and funky? I don't know.
Fat and funky.
All right, so coming up on Tuesday, we are going to launch on the X platform. X. Get the app right now. Download it. X.com. It makes its debut on May 28th. That's Tuesday. We're not here on Monday. We'll be here on Tuesday. We're coming right down to it. You need to be a part of it. And if you hashtag everything Jim Rome on X, you have a much greater chance of having your post be on the feed. You want that. Much greater exposure. Then not only will your followers see what you post, but people watching the feed will see what you post. O'Reilly Veriscan is a free check engine light testing program which pulls from over 600 million vehicle scans confirmed by ASE certified technicians to provide a simple report and possible fixes available exclusively parts. My thanks to Jerome Bettis, way back in hour number 1. Ken Danico, 2 great guests, by the way. An amazing beef segment that carried more than 30 minutes. The XR4 Ti gearing up for the big launch on Tuesday. Thank you very much. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. We're out.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the award-winning and revolutionary online learning program that's changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Designed by teachers and early childhood learning experts, ABC Mouse seamlessly aligns with what your child is already learning in school. And with over 7,000 learning activities and more than 650 lessons, it's the most comprehensive early learning site on earth.
I have been teaching for 13 years, and I've never seen a program like ABC Mouse. It encompasses science, math, reading, social studies.
It's just endless what they can learn on ABC Mouse. I've always had to use 20 websites, and now I can just use one.
Right now, we're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month. But you have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio, abcmouse.com/radio.
Sponsored by Age of Learning.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
Did you know that GUC's electric rates are the lowest in Pitt County? GUC's average residential electric bill using 1,000 kilowatt hours per month with load management is $21 lower than the investor-owned utilities and $34 lower than the local co-ops. In fact, GUC's average electric bills are still $10 lower than they were 10 years ago. Low rates with high reliability. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and a drink on the patio. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is your What's New update brought to you by Greenville Auto World. What's new? Greenville Auto World has new owners and is part of the DriveHereNow.com team of dealerships. New owner Tommy Cook and his team have 4 dealerships with a fully stocked inventory, over 200 SUVs, trucks, cars, and over 50 lenders, and has financing for anybody. Get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. Greenville Auto World, Highway 43 at Bells Fork across from Speedway. Pirates supporting Pirates.
80s rock band 38 Special with special guest The Cove are coming to Weldon Mills Theater, Eastern Carolina's best entertainment venue, on June 14th. Conveniently located just off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids, Weldon Mills Theater offers a hassle-free entertainment experience with free parking, wallet-friendly concessions, and a cozy atmosphere. With comfortable seating throughout the venue, there isn't a bad seat in the house. Join Weldon Mills Theater for a memorable event where you can relax and make lasting memories. Get your tickets to see 38 Special with special guest The Cove June 14th at WeldonMillsTheater.com.
This is Talbot Green with Integrity Home Mortgage. Are you ready and pre-approved if the home you want to purchase comes for sale today? This is a very important step when trying to purchase a home in the current market. Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of loan programs. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
Picture this, the perfect summer barbecue. No stress, no responsibilities, just all your friends, burgers and hot dogs on the grill, and a delicious, refreshing Pepsi Zero Sugar in your hand. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Burgers sizzling, hot dogs cooking, Pepsi Zero Sugar fizzing, and a backyard of very, very happy people. Oh yeah, we could get used to this. Very, very used to this. Pepsi, the official beverage of Grills Night Out.
If you missed Pirate Radio Live, you missed.
Wait a minute. Is your dad Australian and your mom from California?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured it out.
Santa Monica. So,
Santa Monica.
Yeah. So, dude, it was crazy. So I said, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm either going to put the trim tabs down and eat these waves, or I'm going to dig them Skinner back, hit her on top of the wakes.
Yeah.
But I was pushed across the Bay River about 42 mile an hour on 2-foot chalk bells, skinning it back, rooster telling. It was freaking epic, bro. If I only had like a cameraman to video that, no one would believe me if you didn't see it.
You need a GoPro.
Dude.
Do you have a GoPro?
Pirate Radio Live, weekdays from 3 to 6, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
How's everybody doing?
Cliff, what's up? It's Bryce.
Loneliness is worse than COVID. It's a proven fact.
Bro, what are we doing here?
Bro.
Just a bunch of dudes sitting in a room talking into sticks, man.
If it wasn't funny, then let's blame it on the duck.
He top 5, man. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't want a stalker.
Well, hello, Shirley. It's been a while.
Miss Shirley, please have you stand your FPV card back on Pirate Radio. Now!
Have you scanned your MVP card?
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930, online, PR927FM.com. And we are live on YouTube and Facebook Live as we watch the Pirates Game 2 of their conference tournament. And it's not going good. An explosion here in the 6th inning for Wichita State. 7 runs across, and they're still batting. They batted around. And East Carolina now trailing 8-3 in the top of the 6th inning. So Pirate Bat's going to have to go to work here these last few innings as they did on Tuesday. So we are talking about that one here on today's edition of Pirate Radio Live. We'll talk some sports with Luke Schwartz, WCTI 12. He joins us coming up later on in today's show. Pat McCrae as well, the head baseball coach of South Central. They are still alive in the playoffs. In fact, up 1-0 in their 3-game series to advance to the state championship. They'll play again tonight in Winterville, and we'll talk to Pat McCrae about his team. So we got that, and also a community event coming up. Touch on some serious news. The city of Greenville will be holding a hands-only bystander CPR AED class on Saturday, June the 1st, honoring National CPR AED Day. And friend Tony Parker will be on to talk about that, as he had a personal situation with this. So we will discuss that coming up in about 15 minutes or so. Shirley Rhodes is here. A-Harp is here. Maniac Mark is around here somewhere. And I know where Chon is. Left side.
Strong side. Need a little rally drink here. So I'm going to pop the top.
Crack it open, my friend.
As the Pirates get out of it, Eric Ritchie strikes out of Wichita State. Shocker. Pirates down 5 runs, though, 8-3 as they head to the bottom of the 6th.
All right, we'll check in with the chat gang real quick. Steve says HTMF's good sports trivia game last night. One of the best games of all time. As we had...
Gosh, that was electric.
We had a tie for first, and then there were 2 teams that were 1 point behind those teams.
Tie?
Hi.
Tie?
Thank you. We did not see Old Gully last night.
No, we didn't.
But, man, yeah, great game. And congratulations to your team.
100%.
That won in overtime, knocking off Steve's team.
You are 100% correct. Yeah. I love the 20 questions. We took a guess with the first clue. We were waiting for EC Skin to see if they were going to take a shot with that first one. And then when we saw that they went up there, we said, all right, we got to go up here.
It was name a I have a NBA Finals MVP in mind. And this NBA Finals MVP since 2000 was a 2-time Big 12 tournament MVP. And you guys narrowed it down to Paul Pierce and got it with 1 clue. And so did every other team. So I need to do a better job disguising the clues.
And then we did a tiebreaker because we were tied 100% EC Skin. You decided to go with his career average
Paul
points.
Pierce career average. What would you guess, Alex? Paul Pierce's career scoring average.
Turn on your mic.
Can't nobody hear you, bro. Not a single person.
Sorry.
Hey, what's up?
Volume was down on the mic. My fault. I'm feeling like 21 and a half.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. 19.7.
Not far off.
Yeah, you might have won with that guess.
We went with 21.2.
Okay, so you were a little closer.
Ben said 21.2. We kind of threw out some numbers, and we said, you know what, Ben? We're going with your number. Take it up there to Clip. He did, and then we found out it was 19.7.
Ball game.
It was fun. And shout out to Greenville United.
Yeah.
Showing out last night.
The soccer club was in the building and might return. We might have a soccer trivia night coming up on Wednesday. Jerry is in. What's up, Jerry? Jamie also in. Steve said, Bryce sounds like the characters on the Californians from SNL.
We talked about that off the air.
I sent that skit to Bryce, and I think he gave me some laughing emojis. So he enjoyed it. Jerry likes my Blue Jays hat. It's a pretty hat. Can't deny that. Steve wants to know what fake Zach thinks about today's ECU game.
Oh, man. I mean, it's just unfortunate what happened in the 6th inning. But, I mean, you got Starman getting it started here in the bottom of the 6th, man. You have to love your chances for ECU when they get the leadoff guy on. And Starman just did that with a single into left field.
Thank you, fake Zach, for joining us on today's program.
And then, I mean, here's JC. He's due.
Do the Pirates have a rally in them today, Chandler? You took too long to answer.
I know.
So you can't say yes now.
No, I think there can be one, especially after seeing Starman get on to lead off the inning here. Plenty of baseball game left. We've seen it several times this year from East Carolina, and I've said that I'm actually I'm more comfortable now than I was the other day because, well, it was the 8th inning when the ECU went on their 12-run inning. And it just takes one inning. Can it be this inning? We'll see.
You just said inning a lot.
Inning.
PJ in the house.
PJ, we need your rally cap, PJ. Come on, let's go.
Man, so if you have not been following the game, East Carolina gave up a run in the first. Wyatt Lunsford-Shankman started the game, did not get out of the first inning.
That's outside. Oh, my goodness. This guy's strike zone has been all over the place today.
Pirates answered. What do we have? The McCrystal bomb?
McCrystal bomb, Dixon bomb.
And then later, so the Wichita State went scoreless from the 1st to the 6th, from the 2nd to the 6th, basically, until they opened it up in the top of the 6th. East Carolina held a 3-1 lead for a lot of this game, but now trail it 8-3, 1 out after Jacob Jenkins-Cowart goes down. By the way, Jacob, this game could be worse if not for Riley Johnson's great catch, but how about Jacob Jenkins-Cowart's catch with the bases loaded in the first inning? That would have scored 3 if he didn't make that great play. We had another JC spike.
Yeah, I love a good JC spike. We've seen it a few times this year. Riley Johnson making an unbelievable catch, Defensive Player of the Year in the American Athletic Conference. Did get worried, though, when he hit the wall because he hit the wall pretty hard, but he waved off the training staff. He said, no, I'm good. Let me play. Man.
Johnny Stat says, no problem. The Shockers scored 7 runs in 1 inning last month in Greenville to take a 7-0 lead, and the Pirates prevailed.
The stats to consider.
I mean, this game's over. ECU's going to win this one. Easy.
I mean, what's your confidence level in a rally today?
Out of 10, I'm at about 4.
Okay. I'm at a 6.
Scott Mullis is in.
Scott.
What's up, Scotty?
Scotty.
Beat me
Does
up.
he know?
Do you know? He said, hello, fellas. Back from the ATL in a Braves trip. Best stadium in the MLB. Go Pirates.
Was there last August. I could say that that's the best stadium in the league, but that's the only stadium I've been to. Only MLB game I've been to. But it's nice there in Atlanta.
Really nice stadium. The food is mid.
Mid. Explain mid.
At the game?
Yeah.
Explain mid to the people that don't know what mid means.
Painfully average.
Not just average, painfully average.
Painfully average.
What'd you eat?
Got a hot dog.
Hot dog.
Round second inning.
What'd you get on your hot dog, Alex?
I'm a big ketchup and relish guy.
I was hoping you would say relish. Relish.
Dude, yeah. Ketchup and relish is good.
Hot dog relish is sweet relish, right? How do you feel about dill relish?
I like it in all kinds of ways.
What about diced onions?
Onions!
I do like onions. I don't know about on a hot dog, though.
Well, where do you like them?
On a burger?
Put it in an omelet, especially.
Oh, yeah.
A salad is an underrated place for some diced onions.
A salad.
All right. Cool, man. Cool.
Neat story.
Pirates trailing 8-3. Jeff, were you?
Cool, neat story.
What just happened there, John?
It short hopped the first baseman, and luckily, it went in front of him instead of behind him. He lost his glove in the process, so Starling does not advance. But keep doing that. Let it get behind him one time.
Wichita State number 4 in the country.
Oh, yeah. Let me talk about this. Let's talk about this.
So I pride myself on being not just a sports guy, but the sports guy, and knowing little intricacies about things. And, and I don't know, maybe last night I don't know what happened to me, John.
We were sitting there watching the State Virginia Tech game. This was between rounds for trivia, and we.
Can I say a few things?
Sure, go ahead.
Virginia Tech is the home team against State, and also wearing their home white uniforms. That's really my only defense.
So we're watching the game, and Clip kind of like walks up to the TV, looks at it, and goes, "Virginia Tech's number 10 in the country." And as soon as he said it, I looked at him and was like, "Dude, that's their seed in the tournament." And he was like, "Okay, all right." I said, "Come on, man, dude, get it together."
Yeah.
I was like, just don't let it happen again. Don't let that non-sports guy situation happen again. Shortly after, he says, "Well, I think they're in pod play. It's the pod play." And before I could even get it out, my sports trivia partner, Bobby Raspberry, says, "I think it's pool play." I said, "Buddy, you just said that, or you just asked, it's Virginia Tech number 10 in the country. Now you're saying pod play. It's pool play."
I don't think that is a huge. I mean, look at this. 5 days ago, 24/7 Sports taking a look at Pod D in the ACC baseball tournament. Georgia Tech will play Florida State and Virginia in the pod. I don't think that's a big time mistake.
Oh no, not as big as the is Virginia Tech number 10 in the country.
Here's a look at the 4 pods for pool play.
Yeah,
they got both words in the same sentence.
Yeah, so I cut you some slack on that one last night, but yeah, just you were kind of off there for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, and put my hand up, said that's me. I'm taking it.
You took it.
I'm taking it. Just a rough look for the old Clipper. Scott has some advice for Alex and everybody else going to Atlanta to a game.
Yes.
Get the tacos next time. Off the hook. You know how you said mid earlier?
Yeah.
Off the hook was something we used to say when we were young.
What does that like?
Means
where
really
did that come
good.
from?
It's really good.
I love the origin of sayings, just like the meaning of tattoos, the meaning of nicknames. What did off the hook come from?
Phrase off the hook, you are freed from an obligation. Not like that. That's not what we're talking about.
Off the hook. What does it mean? And why does people start saying that?
Yeah, I don't know. Off the chain.
Yep.
Pirates down to their final out here in the 6th inning.
J-Dub fighting here, trying to get something started with 2 outs.
Coach Hudd's going to try to join us. He said it's going to be loud where he is, but we'll try to get up with him in hour number 3 of today's show. We will continue to follow ECU Wichita State. Pirates down 5 in the 6th inning. When we return, Tony Parker will join us, not the NBA Finals MVP from the Spurs, but a man who's going to talk about a big event coming up for National CPR AED Day on June 1st. And he has a firsthand story to tell regarding that. So we'll talk about that and have more for you here on Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Back with you with the Pirates trailing by 5 after this.
First I laughed, but now it's sinking fast. Whatever sold me.
Here with Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood, it's a great time to buy a used vehicle.
It's not a great time, it's a perfect time to buy a used car from Brown & Wood. We have over 115 used vehicles in stock, and we're number 1 in the market on price. We have limited lifetime powertrain on all of our used cars under 80,000 miles, so go to brownandwoodauto.com to find out more. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal, to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Southern Ease has arrived, Pirate Nation. Whether you savor the bourbon flavor or indulge in other delightful options, Southern Ease gummies are here to elevate your moments. And here's the best part. You can enjoy them with an exclusive discount. Head over to southernease.com now and use the code PIRATE at checkout for a fantastic 25% off your first order. At Southern Ease, you can be living life to your fullest, one sweet moment at a time. southernease.com.
Pirate Water Wicked Tea is here. Set sail for the next Pirate Water adventure. Barstool's best drink is back with delicious Wicked Tea, a strong, smooth, uncarbonated brew flavor with hints of lemon. It's the toughest tea to take on the high seas. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find the new Pirate Water Wicked Tea in a location near you.
We're going plankton!
21 and older, please drink responsibly.
Sun's out, guns out in Pirate Nation. Lindsay Gray here with Carolina Caliber. The weather's getting hotter and so are our deals. Ladies, don't miss your chance on 25% off Alexo Athletica concealed carry shorts. Guys, we've got Leopold t-shirts marked down for you. Speaking of Leopold, get a VX Freedom 4 to 12 by 50 scope with free aluminum lens covers for only $3.99. This is over a $600 value. We'll continue to bring on the heat every week with the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop on by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
The brunch is back. The famous brunch buffet at 5th Street Hardware has a variety of breakfast and lunch items from 10:30 to 2, including an omelet station and prime rib, and a special Sunday cocktail menu, including mimosa flights. Don't forget, 5th Street Hardware has lunch specials every day, along with over 40 beers on tap. Trivia Wednesday, live music every Thursday night, and a late-night menu through the weekend. Visit 5thstreethardware.com or give them a follow on Facebook and Instagram for a weekly lineup and more. Go Pirates!
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
The Holton Ehler Show.
ECU Athletics Director, John Gilbert.
I know last year we've invested more money in basketball than we ever have in the past because I do believe we can win here, but it is extremely difficult. I'll compare it to our baseball program. Cliff Godwin has done remarkable things here, but if you look past Cliff, pretty much every coach that's ever coached here has won in baseball. Not to the level that Cliff has. If you look at the history of ECU basketball, we don't have that. I think having a breakthrough year and being able to capitalize upon that is going to be really important.
The Holton Ehler Show, powered by SouthernEase.com. Thursdays and Fridays at 6, right here on Pirate Radio.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
Talk radio.
From the depths of space.
The center.
Outer space mumbo jumbo.
Of the talk universe.
The center of what?
Pirate Radio.
We have prepared a planet with a suitable atmosphere.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Job's a joke.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. New Blue also now specializes in crawl space moisture control and encapsulations, along with septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today at callnublue.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Shirley Rhodes, Alex Harper, John to my left. I am Clip Brock, and Tony Parker joining us inside the Pirate Radio studios. We used to see Tony quite a bit around these parts over at UBE. First, Tony, welcome back to the station here. Good to see you. How you doing?
Good to see you, Clip. I'm doing great.
So what are you doing these days?
I am working with the City of Greenville. I'm in community development, and I'm doing a lot of community engagement, working with homeless populations, affordable housing. Got a great team we work with, Tiana Berryman and Renee Skeen, and all the others. It's just been a good transition from UBE to public sector. I'm pretty much doing what I did when I worked for Don. On the side, just community involvement.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Well, Tony, let's talk about why you are here. So I did not know. We do a National Day update every day because there's like 7 national days happening every day of the week. So June 1st is a National CPR AED Day, and there will be an event going on to help the community and inform them on what to do if a problem arises and CPR is needed. And understand you have a very personal story with this.
I do. It happened on March 13th, 2021. I was supposed to run a half marathon downtown at the Live Well 5K and half marathon.
I remember that about you. You were always walking, running,
doing something until my knee went funky on me. And so on that day, the day of the race, I told my wife Delia, who works at the Veterans Administration, I said, you know what? I'm not going to do the half marathon. I'll do the 5K with you. So we start doing the 5K. I'm out there running. I'm doing my thing. I'm shaking the hands with the police officers, high-fiving the little kids, what have you, having a ball. And about almost 3 miles into it, it's a pretty short race. Delia said, go ahead and take off, fly like the wind. And I said, okay. So I took off. I ran around the corner. There's this little 7-year-old boy running with his father. I tapped him on the shoulder and said, you're doing a great job, kid. And then dropped dead right in front of him, scarred him for life.
Man.
Well, actually, I did reach out to Dad later, and no, everything was fine. I had what's called a sudden cardiac arrest, which is sometimes confused with a heart attack, and they're two completely different things. Heart attack is you could drive yourself almost to the hospital. A sudden cardiac arrest, your heart just stops. It's an electrical short. It was explained to me by my cardiologist as a toaster going on the fritz. It just goes out. So there I was, dead on the ground, and literally, dead. And my wife heard somebody yell, run her down, and she thought it was because of my knee. She ran around the corner, and in about 2 weeks prior to this event, she was complaining, she works again at the Veterans Administration, that she had to take CPR classes every 3 months. And she didn't know why, because... Well, I'm glad she did. So she saw me laying on the ground. I was doing what they call guppy breathing, and she rolled me over, and she immediately started doing CPR. First thing she did was she broke 4 of my ribs. It's the best gift she ever gave me, because if you don't break ribs, you're not doing CPR right. So she did that, and there was another woman. We found out later her name is Vicky. At the time, we called her our angel, who helped Delia out, because CPR is hard work. So every minute they would switch off, and about 5 to 6 minutes later, the EMTs came along. They paddled me back to sinus rhythm, put me in the ambulance, took me to the hospital. I woke there, looked at her, and said, "Hiya, Toots," and had no clue as to what happened.
Wow.
Completely out. Wow. Completely out. They wanted to put me into a wheelchair and wheelchair me over to the heart tower, and I refused. I said, if we're going to go over there, I'm going to walk. And I walked over there, and walked over there, and they kept me for 7 days. And they put a defibrillator in my chest, so I carry around a paramedic in my chest right now. And since then, I've hooked up with a foundation called Compress and Shock Foundation, and through the past couple of years, we have trained over 1,000 people in Eastern North Carolina in bystander CPR. And bystander CPR is basics. It's not a certification course. We're just getting people to understand that you can save a life by learning CPR.
And you found that out firsthand. It's pretty amazing that your wife is part of the reason you're still here with us. That is amazing.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
And, I will tell you that Delia is one of these people that when she saw what had to happen, what she had to do, it went into second nature.
Man.
And she's the real hero of the whole story.
I'm ignorant on this, so I got a question or two.
Sure.
I don't know. I guess I worry about like brain damage in a situation like that. Like if you're out long enough, like does that occur?
So Clip, that's actually a huge problem, and your window of opportunity to survive this is very narrow.
Right.
About 10% of people who've had sudden cardiac arrest survive. The rest of 90% don't make it.
Yeah.
And our goal is to make sure that people can make it through CPR. But the brain damage, if you don't have somebody right there within a minute putting blood into the brain, you are going to suffer brain damage.
Man.
And they tell me I didn't suffer any, I think.
So the day, National CPR AED Day, is June 1st. So what are you doing here locally when it comes to that?
So what we're doing is we're having an event at the Epps Recreation Center, which is at 400 Nash Street. That's going to start at 11 o'clock. It'll go to 1 o'clock. We're opening it up to the public. The City of Greenville has partnered up with Compress and Shock Foundation. The Greenville Fire and Rescue will be there. Greenville PD will be there. I'll tell you, Fire and Rescue has been working with us quite a bit. They're great partners. And we are going to have a clinic, per se. We're going to teach people how to do basic CPR and also how to use an AED. And an AED is an automatic external defibrillator, and that's the shock pads. And they're so simple, super simple to use. Everybody should be able to use them.
That's awesome, man. You'll be glad to know that this training begins early, because for some reason my wife and I were talking about CPR, and my 15-year-old Lily has learned how to do CPR now. Would she jump into action like your wife did? I don't know, but with what she's doing, she did some volunteer work at the hospital and in the health sciences field, and has taken a course on CPR. So it is something, and now I'm kind of ashamed to say I've never done that, and I need to learn how to do it. It's something that pretty much everybody should.
Everybody should. It's such a basic skill, and I know that Pitt County schools require it for all their graduating seniors.
Oh, great!
Yeah, it really is. It's a basic skill, and our goal is if we can save one life, then we've saved everybody. And just we're hoping to keep paying it forward. Compress and Shock has been a great foundation to work with. City of Greenville has really been backing this. We had training with the city employees about a year ago, and we look forward to taking the pony show on the road, per se.
Oh, cool. So this event will be going on Saturday, June 1st, between 11 a.m. 1 p.m. at the Epps Center. Free event for those 13 years and above, and registration is not required, so you just show up?
Show up, yep.
All right, great.
Yep.
Well, Tony, any other details or things we need to know?
No, we just really appreciate Pirate Radio 1250 for having me on the air, and for all the community work you guys do, and go Pirates.
And we're glad you're still here.
Yeah, me too.
Are you able to, walk any marathons, do any 5Ks now?
I'm in the process. I had my knee replaced, and I had a full replacement. I'm biking up to 30, 40 miles at a time.
Man.
And swimming in the pool quite a bit. Walk 2 or 3 times a week, a couple miles. And I'm in the process of getting ready to start running again.
That's
I may not be able to do a 50-miler anymore, but at least if I can do a 5K, I'll be happy.
If you need new shoes, go over to Fleet Feet. They've got plenty for you.
Yeah. Chris is a good guy over there.
Absolutely.
Lucas, who came on our show right before the month of May began, is running a marathon every day of the month of May.
He's got a week left.
Yeah, he's got a week left. Well, so Ellerby challenged me to do something for 30 days. I'm wearing a different hat every day. That's the least I can do, I guess. I'm not out running marathons every day, but that's fantastic stuff. We'll have our Fleet Feet rundown later on in today's show. We got a text coming in that said, "Tony is my guy." So there you go.
How about that?
Try to figure out who this is from.
I hope it's my wife, and not from Don.
So that is awesome to hear, Tony. Thanks so much, and good luck with the event. We'll keep talking about this as we get closer to the date.
Really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Tony Parker joining us. Chon Pirates in some trouble, but trying to get out of a bases loaded, no outs jam.
Yeah.
And Jaden Winter has got 2 in a row. He's got 1 more to get, but the Pirates still trail by 5.
If the Pirates get out of this jam here, you got to feel pretty confident and maybe seventh inning rally, but you got one more out to go. So let's see if they can get it out.
You'll have some momentum. Oh, okay. This is my buddy Terrence who sent that. Terrence at Epps. I wanted to pass that along. Great fella. Let's take a break. We'll come back and hope the Pirates can get out of this jam. More to go. Hour 1, Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Did you know that GUC's utility rates are not only low in the region, but also the state? That's right. When you combine the average electric, water, wastewater, and natural gas into one bill, only people in 2 of the 15 largest cities pay less than GUC customers. Only 2. Low rates and high reliability. Working in the best interest of the community rather than shareholders. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
This is your What's New update brought to you by the new Greenville Auto World. What's new? The new Greenville Auto World has new owners, a state-of-the-art service repair facility that can help you with tires, state inspection, AC repair, and more. Greenville Auto World can work on any type of vehicle and offers great monthly oil change specials. What's new? You making a service appointment now by calling 364-8730. For award-winning service, trust Greenville Auto World, Highway 43 across from the Speedway at Bells Fork. Pirates supporting pirates.
Golden Ticket Cinemas is Greenville's newest movie theater and is now open in the Greenville Grand location on Greenville Boulevard near Cracker Barrel. Experience the ultimate movie magic with their Elite experience. The Elite Theater has the largest screen in Greenville, state-of-the-art 4K laser projection, immersive Dolby Atmos sound, and heated luxury recliners. And coming soon, Eastern North Carolina's only IMAX theater. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style with luxurious amenities and top-notch service at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
There's a special deal at US Cellular where you can get unlimited data for just $30 a line. It's perfect for you, Barbershop Quartet.
That's us.
And right now, you can even get 4 free phones.
4 free phones.
US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
In this new world of having everything delivered to your home or office, why wouldn't you start using Cellular Warehouse for all of your cellular deliveries? Toby Williams and his team are in the business of delivering phones and tablets every day to customers, which enables you to take the hassle out of visiting a store. The best thing about this great service is that it's free. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051. That's 252-799-7051, and let his team make your wireless experience fast and easy. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent.
Hi, I'm Walker Allen Volova, and I'm with CopyPro. CopyPro has been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology. Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total satisfaction is our #1 priority. We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net. CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
This is ECU head baseball coach Cliff Godwin, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? We'll keep it local and print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. University Sportswear, the official sportswear provider of Pirate Radio. And your bumper music brought to you by Weldon Mills Theater. It's Eastern North Carolina's best entertainment venue. Conveniently located just off of I-95 in Roanoke Rapids, Weldon Mills offers a hassle-free entertainment experience with free parking, wallet-friendly concessions, and a cozy atmosphere. And with comfortable seating throughout the venue, there's not a bad seat in the house. Coming up on June 14th, it is 38 Special with guest The Cove. And then on July 13th, it'll be the Little River Band. So you want to get tickets for either one of those events, all you have to do is go online to weldonmillstheater.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, John Popper. And thank you, John, just for being you. And I need a friend right now.
Well, you got one in me.
Because the Pirates are getting their kicked. Morgan Uber's in the stands. Just chilling. Morgan.
Got that ass whooped. Questions.
There are questions rolling in. What time we play tomorrow? Who's pitching tomorrow? Tyler's got a question. Are we going to host? Mully said we could go 1-2 and still host, right? Mully said that, but I don't mean it's going to happen. I still feel pretty good, but I would like to go out and win tomorrow. By the way, this game ain't over, folks.
No. Plenty of baseball left.
Hey, Barkeep, you got any more of those 12-round innings?
I'll take another round.
One for me and the boys. Come on. Pirates just gave a grand slam, by the way.
Yeah, 12-3.
And then a single, and then a double.
That's a pain in the rear.
And a base hit here. Pirates will be looking face-to-face with a potential run rule situation.
Fake Zach Agnos, by the way. He's had a good day for Wichita.
Yeah.
I feel like he's batted 9 times.
Mauricio?
Is that his name?
Mm-hmm. Milan?
He just crushed one to left center.
That was not... Oh, yes, sorry. I thought you were talking about the guy that hit the grand slam. Anyway,
nope.
I want to add...
Focus in. Lock in, John.
I want to add to the list
New soundbite, Alex. You like that one? It's a good one.
I do like that one. Who was that talking?
Bryce Williams.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Bryce Williams.
My bad.
Go ahead, John.
I want to add to the list of when I'm most comfortable is when the Pirates are in the loser's bracket.
Oh, okay. Playing with a little
fire.
Little do or die.
Little do or die time.
Do or die.
Oh, Charlie Hodges on the mound for the Pirates.
Let's see what he's got in.
Swing and a miss.
Sounded good. Jamie says injuries are the issue.
Who's injured? Besides Trey.
Zach Root. Trey. Wyatt's been injured.
Wyatt's on a limited time crunch.
And Wyatt, in his 2 appearances since returning from injury, has not gone well.
He's not the Wyatt of old.
Our bats are not injured, Alex, so I would like more than 3 runs.
Yeah.
If we score 12 in the 8th, we could still win this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. Thank God that's pulled foul. Hey, just like we used to talk about with your dad at basketball games. Hey, if you score 10 or 12 in this bottom half.
Yeah,
then we have a ball game.
It gets so bad you have to come up with scenarios as to how you could get back in the game. So, Sean, I'm going to say we score 4 next inning. I feel okay.
Okay, so we just got out of that. Chuck with a strikeout.
Boy, Chuck, he don't care.
Going to the bottom of the 7th here. So you're saying if we can make it a 12-7 ball game, we indeed have a ball game.
And folks, right now, Chandler and I will be singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
And take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
It's Cracker Jack singular.
Sorry.
That's a pet peeve of mine. It's kind of like couldn't care less.
All right, let's start back from buy me some peanuts.
Okay.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack.
I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the Pirates. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Go Pirates! That was a highlight of the game so far.
Man, that was pretty good. Beside the blunder there, and had to restart.
Thank God I'm a country boy. All right, we're tossing out peanuts now to everybody. Do you know like what happens every inning now out at Clark Leclerc? Have you been to enough games where you like
just about every single one, but I don't pay attention to the
obviously
promotion.
5th is safety dance, and then 7th. But it's like, all right, let's go watch kids roll a tire. Nobody can really see.
So stupid.
You know what they don't do anymore that I think they used to do?
What?
The Pizza Hut race.
Way better.
Yeah, that was better. And also,
they don't do that, I don't think. Which I don't pay attention to a lot of the in-between inning promotions, but I'm pretty sure they replaced that with the tire roll.
Do they still do the? I don't think they do. They would bring kids out to hit wiffle balls over the fence.
Yep, they don't do that anymore.
I think they subbed that out with the tire thing.
What are we doing, guys?
Hey, promotions, marketing. What are we doing?
You know what I used to like when I used to go to Myrtle Beach Pelican games?
Pelican. Look at the Pelican.
They used to do the build a burger. Like
was it like giant?
Yeah, it was like giant, inflatable, like a bun, lettuce, meat, all that kind of stuff. That was fun.
ECU basketball. Probably not thanks to my constant complaining. Somebody else probably made the call and complained about it, but I complained forever about that stupid matching game they would play out at midcourt.
Oh, yeah.
God, that was so bad. Credit to them. They had cool promotions last year, thanks to sub dogs and the half court shot.
The putt.
I didn't hate the putt. I thought it was pretty cool.
No, I love the putt. I love the putt promotion. Half court shot's always fun.
My favorite at basketball. Whoa! Just a bit outside.
Hey, watch out. Good take. Good eye, Dixon.
The layup, if you make that free throw, if you make that
Three-pointer,
to end in a half court, that's my favorite basketball promotion event.
Yeah, they switched it up.
Attaboy, Dixon.
Hey, get it started here, kid. Get it started.
Attaboy, Dick.
We're in the 7th inning, guys. We got plenty of baseball game left.
Yeah. Last I checked, there's no time limit.
We got 3 more at-bats, including this one.
Yeah, 9 outs to work with. You score...
So you're saying 4.
You score 1 run per out? We're tied, baby. But yeah, I say score 4 here. Where we got something to believe in.
Okay.
What do you say?
I say
because I'm not writing the book on this. This isn't gospel.
I
This
say
is just me.
If you get 6 here, if you put a 6 spot up here.
You put 6 up here, you're probably winning.
With the pitching that we have left?
Whoa.
What do you mean by that?
Non-believer.
I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
Charlie Hodges just strike a guy out?
He was
No,
he was money.
Please elaborate.
Hey,
ahead.
look, we're thin. We're thin. Get through. Oh no. See, this is
we might be fighting.
We saw this yesterday with UTSA.
Folks,
and
I also
FAU.
don't know what's happening. I can't see the TV
sorry.
from my seat.
Dixon just went into the shortstop pretty aggressively through the bag as he was trying to turn 2. And the second baseman. And he is down. Boy, that is an old school hard slide right there. I hadn't seen that since the 80s.
Uh-oh.
And now Cliff Godwin is yelling. It looks like I don't want to speculate.
You might get dinner.
But you've got teams, the 2 teams now doing some chirping. And I can understand why. That was Dixon is not a try to hurt a guy player, I wouldn't think. But let's be honest. If that was ECU in the field and a guy did that, every Pirate fan would be absolutely losing their mind right now about Jacob Starling being injured.
They're mad. They're mad. ECU's winning.
Everybody would be freaking out. So just remember that. For y'all watching the game, what are your thoughts on that play? We got a South Florida trainer out there.
Let us hear you.
Jamie says, Clip, will you ever write a book? No. Chad said, let's fight. Of course you do, Chad. You love to fight. Or you did back in the day.
For people that write books,
We not know
let's
punks.
call them authors.
We don't know punks.
You think they read their own books once they're done? Do you think John Gordon reads his own books?
Well, you got to proofread.
Right. But he's saying
Like, once it's
through
published.
completion, yeah, it's out there. Like, I want to pick up a good book. You got Moby Dick. You got It. You got
Tom Sawyer.
Where the Red Fern Grows. No, I think I'm going to read this ditty that I wrote. Yeah, I don't know.
Just think about that for a little bit, for sure, in terms of reading your own book.
Do you guys want to hear a tweet from intern Zach?
Yeah.
Oh, this is what we got.
Intern Zach says, remember, guys, we can afford a loss in the tournament since we can't give one up in the championship game. Either way, so might as well use one here. That being said, this game is far from over.
All right.
A whole lot of nothing,
I'll
Zach.
say this. I'm not putting that in the Twitter Hall of Fame.
I wonder if, look, I love Zach.
Should I read this text?
I love Zach.
I mean, we've publicly discussed it.
I just said,
Yeah.
you might get dinner.
So
he's gone.
I guess Cliff Godwin was tossed. Brian Bailey just said dinner is on Cliff. If you had over 1.5 ejections for Cliff Godwin this year, you are in the money. So I don't have the broadcast up. Was Cliff talking to...
I guess he was talking to that infield umpire.
So here's what I think happened with the volume down just watching. I'm going to say their guys started hollering at Dixon because it looked like to me Cliff was talking beyond. Because what would he get? Did Dixon get thrown out?
My question
What would Cliff be upset about unless it was their team talking to his team?
Is this a situation where if you get ejected, you can't play in the next game because it's the conference tournament? With it being Cliff, would that mean he wouldn't be able to coach?
No, I think it's a player rule. It's not a coach rule.
Oh.
My question is, are they going to call the guy at first out for obstruction?
Oh.
That's my guess, is that they said runner at first is out as well, obstruction. That's what he went out there to argue. I don't know. We don't have the volume up.
Preston says he was in front of the base before the ball arrived. He's fair game. He was not behind the bag. I don't need to see it again. It was a hard play. I know that much. And again, if it was the roles were reversed, y'all would want that guy arrested. That
Boo this man.
That injured Jacob Starling. So they are going to call the guy at second out.
And they just said skipper for East Carolina is God.
Jeff Palumbo. Hey, does that put Pack over at first?
Ooh.
Do we have a Bryant Packard sighting now? So his left foot.
All right, the left foot was up there.
Yeah, but I mean, Dixon goes beyond the base when he cleats him. They are ejecting Dixon Williams. Okay, so maybe that's why Cliff got tossed. So there's something we can talk to Dixon about next time he's on.
Oh, well.
And Chandler, good call there, Blue. They are calling Barini out.
Obstruction.
Obstruction.
We have obstruction. So a double play. A double play.
Is this guy rapping?
I believe so. Oh, he has nothing on. He has no rap, like, body language.
Show him some moves, Chandler. This is for our video audience. Chandler cannot rap, but he has all the mannerisms down for a battle rapper.
For our radio audience, I would compare that to Eminem and 8 Mile. If you haven't seen that movie.
Be a rabbit. Jamie said, "Do we need to go Malice in the Palace?"
At this point,
Yeah,
let's just clear the benches.
Start beating up those Wichita State girls on the dugout. Let's have a good old-fashioned melee.
I wish Dixon would have done the David Ortiz where he took the bat and the foam box.
Oh, man, just started crushing it.
And the wood just starts flying everywhere.
Dixon's just not that type of dude. I think it was
he is not that guy, pal.
He's just it was a hard baseball play and whatever. Chad said, "Why would we fight the fans? Because I'm sure they're saying ugly things about our team. You know they are. You just know it." Alex, how close have you or the Parts football team been to a scuffle on the field? Anything come to mind for you?
With players from the other team?
Yeah. or your own team.
There was one in the Birmingham Bowl, and I was disappointed to find out it did not make the television broadcast. It was on an extra point, so I was on the field for it.
Okay.
One of our offensive linemen, won't name him, but was saying some naughty words to
naughty.
I mean, there was naughty words going back and forth. Coastal, this was late in the game. They got to a point where they knew they were not going to win and did not care anymore. So instead of trying to block the extra point, they just triple teamed that offensive lineman and actually knocked him back into Andrew Conrad, our kicker. And, I snapped the ball. I looked up at the goalpost to see the ball go through the uprights. And, I was just turning around to go, dap up my guys, like, nice kick, did our job. And I just see, like, 8 dudes for both teams, like, shoving and grabbing face masks and all. I think there was, like, 4 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties thrown on that play.
You did not get into the melee?
No, I did.
Okay.
I was tired of them boys, too, man. I want to get into the action. Come on. But I did not get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, though. Andrew Conrad did, which I think is hilarious.
What did he do?
I was told after the fact that he was the first person to grab someone's face mask and like shit.
Badass.
But,
We got
dude,
a badass over here.
He got chewed out by Coach Houston. I mean, maybe understandably, but
what was the score?
But
at that
also,
time?
we were up.
It was over.
We were up like 24 with like 9 minutes.
I was
to play
about
in
to
the
say
game.
we beat him pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, so it was funny. Even when Coach Houston was yelling at him, it was like, okay, this is pretty funny.
A lot of things happened during that game, huh?
The Birmingham Bowl?
I guess you had one player I know that wasn't in the fight because he left at halftime, right?
Yeah. I'm starting to find out, maybe I just don't pay attention to stuff because I didn't know that occurred till I got home. Like, off the plane, I was in Greenville and found out that happened.
Yeah. We're down a guy. We're down a man. All right, Wichita State going to the bullpen. Pirates get a walk. They are still down 9 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Cliff Godwin ejected, and Dixon Williams ejected.
It's looking bleak.
The Shocker gals are going crazy on top of that dugout. We'll take a break, come back. Well, no, we got a few more minutes before we take a break. Let's look at some other scores going on around the country on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Da Buck.
Da Buck.
We'll hit some college baseball scores. The Braves up 1-0 on the Cubbies right now in Wrigley Field. Looking at conference tournament baseball, Kentucky knocking off Arkansas today, 9-6. It was Miami beating Clemson 8-7. A wild one there in Charlotte. Oregon State knocks off Arizona State 3-2. Oklahoma up 5-4 on Kansas in the 4th inning. Number 21, Louisiana up 7-3 on James Madison. Number 1, Tennessee leading Texas A&M 2-1 in the 5th inning. North Carolina is up 4-0 on Pitt in the 3rd. Do we have any other scores of interest? Coming up tonight, Duke and State. Feels like a big game for those teams. Well, I wonder how much
play.
Correct. Tyler said on YouTube that it's definitely pod play. So, you gonna apologize?
Nah.
No apologies?
Nah.
All apologies. I wonder how much the committee looks at conference tournament games compared to regular season weekends and things like that.
Well, it depends. Are you in the SEC?
No.
Then probably not. Well, I meant probably yes. If
Mic-
you're not in the
mic-
SEC, if you're not in
mic
the
drop.
if you're not in the SEC, they matter a
My man
ton.
thought he said something cool.
Well, because all right. I thought you were going to say something different. I had already had my words loaded in my head.
He was locked and loaded, and then the words came out, and it didn't quite match. What are you saying, though? Because my thought is, does the SEC tournament even matter? Because, like...
No, that was my point. Is
Okay.
that the SEC tournament...
Because if
like,
you lose, you're losing to such a good team.
Yeah, nobody cares. But
Yeah.
if we lose to, like, Wichita State, for example, I know
Hey.
the committee is going to have an issue with that.
I think my man had a point.
I think he has something going on there.
I think he's got a little something brewing. You know what?
I think he's like Jesse's mom. He's got it going on.
Should we let him cook?
Sure.
Wait a minute, dude. Wait a minute. I'll tell you who's not cooking right now. You're talking about Stacy's mom, dude. Not Jesse's mom.
Oh, Stacy's mom.
You're thinking about Jesse's girl.
Jesse's girl, Stacy's mom. Hey, they both got it going on.
No.
No?
It's not how that goes.
What if they're the same person?
Come on, Sean.
Come on, Sean.
Come on, John.
Focus up.
Focus in. Lock in, Sean.
That's a good
Bryce
one
was
there.
on one the other day.
He was.
Great show.
He went California and Australia. Everything. Chad says, hey, about what time will the South Central coach interview air? One of his players' moms works with me, and she wanted to listen in. I'll tell you what. Oh!
Okay, what we got going on here?
We just had a pitcher.
What we got going on here?
Throw behind.
Look at this guy.
The batter. Why did Greg Hudson send me a text that says, yo?
Yo.
What do I do with that? What is he, Scott Hall? Hey, yo. Chad, let's do that at... Should we do it when we return?
Might as well.
Let's do it when we return. We'll talk to Pat McCrae. Now what do we got? I think we got a warning. We didn't get an ejection, did we? Nah, maybe a warning. The Wichita State coaches look like they're arguing it was a breaking ball that slipped.
What bumper music is this?
What?
You don't know this song?
This is Blues Traveler, man.
Oh, man. Come on, dude.
Blues Traveler is good. Alex has lost
Alex,
it.
what's wrong,
He
dude?
has lost it.
Don't be questioning the
Can you
music
play
choices.
Can you play the beginning again?
No.
Yeah, do it.
Play the beginning again.
Do it.
I'm out of this.
I'm sorry.
Shall we find? And when you're feeling going, I'll still be here. But now when I'm certain play a favor, well, with you and me,
Save the date and party like pirates on August 29th for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, featuring special guest, American Idol musician Blake Prohl.
What's up, guys? It's Blake Prohl. I'm so excited to announce that I'll be back in Greenville Thursday, August 29th for the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party. It's been way too long, but I can't wait to see you, Pirate Nation, and go Pirates.
Join the fun with a performance by country music band Should Have Been Cowboys, and so much more. Save the date and join us at the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, August 29th.
There's a special deal at US Cellular where you can get unlimited data for just $30 a line. It's perfect for you, barbershop quartet.
that's us.
And right now, you can even get 4 free phones.
4 free phones.
US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates and ENC. Open 7 days a week with live music.
It's another great lineup this week at the Buck. On Thursday, it's the Concert for a Cause featuring 1789. On Friday, the JP Guns Band will take the stage at 10, and on Saturday, it's Dawson Wright.
As always, ladies and free all weekend. Finish off the week with cornhole starting at 3 p.m. on Sundays. Y'all come get bucked up.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
When you walk through the doors of Villa Verde, you'll experience the sights, sounds, and smells of authentic Dominican flavors. This is Jay from Villa Verde, inviting you to come by and try one of our amazing empanadas, our famous red snappers, grouper bites, seafood paella, Cuban sandwiches, and much, much more. Relax on the patio with a fresh mojito or cold beer while enjoying one of our out-of-this-world desserts, like our rum pineapple cake or our famous tres leches. Villa Verde on 10th Street, a platform for good, and a proud supporter of the Pirate Nation.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Cliff Godwin, the head baseball coach at East Carolina University. I've been a Pirate Club member since I graduated in 2001, and you should too. By joining the Pirate Club, you become part of a family that helps our student athletes flourish on and off the field. When you enroll as a member, you're not just getting a membership, you're getting a front row seat to the action. To join, visit ecupirateclub.com or call 252-737-4540 today. Go Pirates.
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Orthopedic Seats is thrilled to announce that we are partnering with Riley's Army to present the 5K Glow Run and 1 mile walk on Saturday, June 15th. The Glow Run is not just about fitness, it's about coming together as a community to make a difference. Riley's Army is an incredible nonprofit organization that supports families with children that have cancer. Sign up with your friends and family today at runtoeast.com. Every step you take will help make a positive impact and shine a light of hope on those facing childhood cancer. Sign up for the Orthopedic Seats Glow Run at runtoeast.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Beauty Bar Metaspa. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Visit beautybarmetaspa.com to set up a free consultation. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless Store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at atlanticwireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Thank you, Shirley. Oh, no. We made fun of the Rice right fielder yesterday, or 2 days ago, and came back to bite us as Jacob Jenkins Cowart loses one in the sun. They call it foul, John?
No, wait. Definitely not foul.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's a, what was it, ground rule double?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, JC lost it. Rice's right fielder knows your pain. So hopefully the Pirates are getting all this out of their system, as they will be back at it unless they make a miraculous comeback coming up Friday at 1 o'clock against Rice. We can't get away from these guys.
Who?
I get it. It's pretty good.
Who?
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's...
Shirley.
Surely.
What's the beef?
There's another animal you hear more of than you see. Crickets. All right, now we've got a ball bouncing off the umpire's foot. Gets by Wilcoxon. This is it's tough to watch.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's tough to stomach.
Yeah, this is really tough to stomach. Really tough to stomach. Stomach is the word to use in this situation.
Chad said, do we blame the white hats? Of course we do.
Of course, Chad. Of course.
White hat curse has moved over to basing ball, which I don't like that it's called baseball. I've brought this up before.
You want it to be baseball?
No, I want it to be like bat ball.
Bat ball.
I think all the sports are misnamed.
What's the football?
Basketball's okay. Football is a terrible name.
What should it be? Should we just go back to pigskin?
I think it should be. I'm talking about the sport, not the name of the ball. The sport.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, I don't want to call the sport pigskin.
That'd be fun.
Hey,
you want to go play some pigskin?
The National Pigskin League. Actually, it's not terrible. I think you call it tackle ball.
That sounds so stupid.
Well, think about it.
Tackle ball.
Why is it football?
You kick it with your foot.
Yeah, and that's the least important part of a football game.
Holy cow! He just went there. Did you hear that? Why are you?
He's not a kicker.
I know, but he's a part of that unit.
I don't know. All right, back to baseball.
Tackle ball.
Tackle ball, I think, would be a better name.
I'm really that low on the totem pole. God.
The National Tackle Ball.
I just feel like bases aren't like the most important part of.
You have to touch them
to
advance.
Yeah, but like call it pitch ball or bat ball. I don't think you
Major League outfield ball.
I think you're so used to saying these things that you're always going to think they're the only things that make sense, and you don't have an open mind. You need to open your mind a little bit, Sean.
Eric says, "Hey girl, you want to come over and watch Pigskin and chill?"
See, you came up with that.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I can't get on tackle ball. Hey, you want to come over and watch the tackle ball game?
No, let's call it football because this guy might kick a field goal or something. Let's disregard those 8 touchdowns. Here's the foot. Here's where the foot comes into play.
Let's call it touchdown.
Ball. You got to have the word ball in there somewhere.
Touchdown ball. Oh, my goodness.
All right.
I'm sick.
We'll solve these world problems. Pirates get out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th, down by 9. Let's talk some baseball.
Bat ball.
Bat ball. With the head bat ball coach of the South Central Falcons. He is Pat McCrae joining us, getting ready for a big one tonight as the Falcons 1 win away from advancing to the state championship. Coach, appreciate your time. How you doing today?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Hey, doing great, and congratulations on the run so far. Still some work to do. And first of all, when you think about the life of a high school coach, and you're not just sitting in the clubhouse going over scouting reports and doing baseball things. You got a lot more going on. I talked to you yesterday, and you're quite a busy man this time of year, right? What all you got going on right now?
Well, we had Senior Awards Day this morning, so I was helping with that. And in just a few minutes, once we get off the phone, we're going to do walk in the halls with all our seniors, and then you got to come back and spray some lines on the field and hang some laundry up.
the glitz and glamour, the life of a high school baseball coach. Pat McCrae joining us here today on Pirate Radio Live. Well, Coach, you got everybody's attention the other night with the 17-1 victory in Game 1 against Terry Sanford, and played the long ball, played the grand slam. Have you ever coached anything like that before? The offensive explosion, especially with all the grand slams we saw the other night.
Well, nothing quite like that. I mean, we've scored some runs before, but it's never been in that way. The guy from high school OT told me that's the first time it's ever happened in North Carolina history, which I think is pretty cool.
No doubt about that. And I got to imagine Terry Sanford's going to come out ready to go for Game 2 coming up tonight. But is that one of those where it was just your night, or do you, are you that much better? Is your team just locked in right now? How do you explain a 17-1 game with all those grand slams?
Well, I'm not going to say we're that much better than them because obviously they're in the Eastern Finals just like we are, so they've had to play their way in. Obviously, I think we are a very good baseball team. We just had a good night, swinging the bat, and Terry Sanford is a little bit shorter down the lines than our field, and we just we hit the ball well. They didn't throw their one. I think that's who we're going to see tonight. So don't expect another 3 grand slam night. But hopefully we'll swing the bat okay. We've been doing it all year, seeing good pitching and hit good pitching all year. So. We've got a strategy that we'd like to follow, and that's what we're going to do. I hope.
Yeah, if you score 17 every game, I'm going to say you're going to win pretty much all those games. But you haven't really even needed it this playoff run. The pitching has been fantastic. A couple of shutouts. You gave up 1 the other night and 2 in your other 2 playoff games. So let's talk about that part of it, Coach. Who's leading the way on the mound for you guys?
So Christian Chance is our number 1 guy. He opened the series up for us. Fortunately, we were able to expand the lead a little bit, so we were able to get him out of there, and he's still eligible to throw if there's a Game 3 needed. But we've kind of leaned on some guys a little heavier than I may have wanted to this year. We had an arm injury to our kid Brandon Worsley. He was our 2 at the start of the season, and he just came back against Terry Sanford, as a matter of fact, and he threw 2 great innings for us the other night. He actually was throwing harder now than he was when he went out in March. I think he hit 84, 85 the other night, which I was very happy about. Curveball looked good. Down at Croatan, we had to go get Caleb Baker, who is Trace Baker's little brother, but he's a man to himself, and he hasn't seen the field a ton this year, but he did really, really well. Brody Brandon threw for us against Terry Sanford the other night. He ain't got a ton of innings, and I've got a bunch of guys that I feel really confident going forward. Thomas Yarborough is a lefty we got, and Marcus Bird has thrown a bunch for us this year. I got a lot of confidence in our pen. But, it just is what it is. It's all who's going to throw strikes, when we go out.
Pat McCrae joining us, head coach out at South Central, and the baseball team back in action coming up against Terry Sanford tonight. And, Coach, you are looking to follow up what you did last game. But on the year, you can count your losses on one hand, and you don't need all fingers. So it's been a spectacular year for you guys. And talked to RV and Jason Mills last week on the show. And how does playing those guys and your regular season schedule really get you ready for a playoff run like you're on right now?
Well, it's like a playoff game every time we play.
Right.
Over the past, I've been doing this. I've been the head coach here for 8 years, and I don't know how many 1-run games we played with those guys. And I don't know if anybody remembers 2 years ago in the 4th round when we played 11 innings with Rose. Won that game, but it seems like whether it's a regular season game, a postseason game, whatever it may be, those guys always give us their best shot. They always throw their best pitcher, just like we do for them. A lot of respect for those 2 guys and their programs. But yeah, when you're playing a game like that on the 2nd week of March, it kind of sets the tone for the season.
Talking to Pat McCrae. Coach, this is the first time I've had an opportunity to have you on the show, and I appreciate you joining us. And I like to ask coaches, no matter what level they're at, how has your coaching changed over the years when it comes to the analytics and the new things you are able to do when it comes to hitting and pitching? And have you pretty much stayed the same? Have you changed on maybe the things you're looking at as far as stats go? I know I always say this, I'm kind of a dinosaur. I still look at batting average. I know a lot of people don't even look at batting average anymore. So how have you changed over the years with the technology advances, or is it pretty much still the same as to when you got into coaching?
No, we change as the times change. I don't necessarily look at stats as much. Obviously, stats are important, and it goes in our scouting reports and stuff we do. Max preps is huge. Game changer is huge. If we can get, pitch charts and stuff off of other teams, it's absolutely huge. But I think the biggest change is just teaching kids more fundamental stuff to gain more power, whether it be pitching, hitting. You see the major league game; those guys are all throwing 100 miles an hour now. And I'm not saying that high school guys are throwing 100 miles an hour, but it's more and more common to see guys throwing 90. We had a freshman throw against Terry Sanford the other night, and Brody Brandon, he ticked 90 7 times.
Man.
He's 15 years old, so the mechanics goes a long way. But also at the end of the day, man, like you can't beat old time baseball. The fundamentals, fielding a ground ball, catching a ground ball, they'll always be there. The strategy of the game might change a little bit, but the book works. They say play it by the book. The book is there for a reason. We still bunt a lot. I actually got a text from Brian Tuck, who was at Conley for forever and is at Hoggard now the other day. And he said, hey, man, y'all hitting 3 grand slams in a game. You used to bunt 3 times in a game. I said, well, don't get it twisted, man. I still bunted 3 times in that game, too. So we're not changing that much.
Good stuff. Pat McCrae joining us. Coach, you got to talk to your players about, how to handle defeat, but also how to handle success. And you've done a good job with that, obviously, not losing since early April. But have you had to talk your guys down after a 17-run outburst, or do you like kind of the look of their eye, the feel in the dugout, the locker room right now, that they can handle that win and move on to the next one quickly like they have to do tonight?
Oh, yeah, the message is the same going forward. We start the game 0-0 every single game. Doesn't matter if we score 1 or if we score 17 or whatever it may be. As long as we score more than them, that's all we're really concerned about. And our guys have really done a good job of staying humble. Even when all this is going, yesterday at practice, we were working on bunts. Again, we were working on hitting the ball backside. We're working on, seeing pitches deep. We don't have home run BP. I wish I had enough guys to do that, but those home runs are accidents. Balls we square up and we hit hard and they get a little elevated.
Well, Coach, a lot of good stuff going on out at South Central. I have a daughter out there. I was last Friday at a dance performance, and shout out to all the girls involved. Everybody did a great job. So a lot of good positive things and positive momentum out at South Central, especially your baseball team. We'll let you get back at it. So you got a huge game tonight, Coach, but you got a lot of stuff going on before then, right? So we'll let you get back to work over there.
Awesome, man. I appreciate you so much for having me on.
Thank you, Coach. There is Pat McCrae, South Central Baseball, joining us here today on Pirate Radio Live. Grimesland Bigfoot said cricket is the sport truly that should be called bat ball. I think we need to do a whole redo on what we call sports.
I mean, they're changing it right now. We might as well change the name, too. They're changing team names. Might as well change the sport names, too.
Let's change everything. Let's change our names.
And you know how much I love change.
I'm going to call you Arnie. Your new name is Arnie.
Arnie. Now, where'd you get that from?
Just somewhere on the brain. I don't know. What's my new name?
What do you look like? You look like a...
Don't say it. Don't you dare say it.
Sausage.
You look like maybe a David.
All right. I had an uncle named David. Great man. David, Arnie, who we got over there?
Man, I don't know. You kind of look like a Chris.
That's definitely Chris.
Yeah, you look like a Chris.
You are Chris as long as the day is long.
Okay.
And then over on audio,
what's she look like?
What's she look like over there?
Tabas Chilia.
I don't know. She kind of looks like a.
That's Diana right there.
Oh, that's it, Diana.
Diana. Some call her Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana.
A burglary.
We got Diana, we got Chris, we got David and Arnie hanging out here.
My name's Arnie. Y'all have normal names.
We'll call you Arn for short.
Arn.
I'm
Arn Anderson.
Arn. Jacob Jenkins Coward up. Wichita State changed pitchers, went to a lefty. Chad said, do me. What's my new name? Chad is he's a big fella with a big heart. He's got a big head.
Albert.
Al for short. He hits dingers. Big Al.
Swinging dingers.
Swinging dingers.
My name's Big Al, and I like to hit dingers.
I thought you were talking like Brett for a second there.
That kid kind of sounds like Brett.
I hit dingers for the Mets.
I hit dingers for the Mets. I hit threes for the Knicks.
You ever talked to Brett? You talked to him lately?
Not since I saw him enjoying a cold one downtown at Dirty Dan's. He was like, we got to go out again tomorrow night. And I texted him the next night. Haven't heard from him since.
He is on full ghost patrol.
And then there was one night not too long ago that I was out and about enjoying the night, and I texted him. I said, "Hey man, where are you at? Let's get together and enjoy some brews." Didn't he ghosted me.
Jacob
He's
Jenkins,
a cool cat, man.
He is a cool cat, man. Jacob Jenkins Cowart strikes out, swinging a mighty hack. As Brandon Manning would say, a donkey hack.
Donkey hack. There's Bristol Carter.
Bristol Carter. The 3 Pirate fans behind home plate still into this game.
They're trying to get a rally going. Come on, boys. Let's go.
2 on and 1 out for East Carolina.
The shame Cliff got ejected is that we can't get the Cliff Godwin arm pump for the 3 fans that are in attendance. We can get the energy going down
He
there in
does love the
Clearwater.
arm pump.
Does Palumbo do the arm pump? I still haven't seen. Is Pack over there at first?
He is, because actually I haven't seen him over there at first base, but he had one of those for the base coach's helmets.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Pack, though. Interesting. Usually has a jersey. Was not wearing a jersey.
That is so interesting.
He's shirtless?
No, he's got like a black ECU baseball shirt on.
There's something strange here.
Hit that again, please.
There's something strange here. I have no idea.
Oh,
I'm the idiot. Find that one.
I'm the idiot. Man, I'm a moron.
Oh man, Alex and Chandler had a great idiot off earlier today. Alex,
he was looking for the camera phone. We were in Studio C enjoying the baseball game, and he said, "Hey, where is the camera phone?" I said, "It's in my office." Me and Jenny's office.
No. You're missing a part.
No.
I asked you 4 times
That
where the
is
camera
true.
phone was, and you wouldn't answer my question.
and
Oh, my bad.
And I said, answer his question.
And I said, "Oh, it's on Jenny's desk."
No, I said, answer his question. You turned away from Alex, looked at me, and said, "Wait, what'd you say?" And I said, "Answer his question."
Focus in, lock in, John.
And so then,
I'm sorry, but when Clint speaks, I want to know what he said.
what'd you say? Hold on, Alex. What'd you say?
Focus in, lock in, John.
And this was y'all's conversation. I wouldn't normally get in, but he literally had been like standing beside you for minutes at this point, trying to ask you a question.
And then, so I said,
Seriously, y'all gotta shut up.
It's in that room on Jenny's desk.
No.
What?
No.
I did say
No,
Jenny's desk.
You said, oh, it's on that desk over there.
I said Jenny's desk.
No.
I said Jenny's desk.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did. I said it's in Jenny's desk. I
All
said
right.
it's on Jenny's desk. I swear I did. Then you come back
Fast forward.
and you said, you're like, "Hey, idiot, that's the burner phone. Where's the camera phone?"
Hey,
and I said,
idiot.
"Hey, idiot."
And you said it louder.
Yeah, I said, "Hey, idiot, it's on Jenny's table." And I got up, showed you where it was at.
A good old-fashioned idiot off.
But I love you, man.
I love you too.
You my idiot.
Did I do that?
Robert says Australia and New Zealand call American football gridiron. What do you think?
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
According to Luke, that is not true. They just call it American football.
According to who?
Luke Larson.
Oh.
Aussie punter.
What does he know?
Enough.
We call it American football, mate.
Hey, mate.
He's actually in Australia right now.
Cool.
And is
neat
is bringing me home a jar of Vegemite, and I'm so excited.
What is that?
That stuff is nasty.
I've never had it.
What is it?
It's like an Australian, I would use the word delicacy, but I can't imagine it's any good. It's like you put it on toast, but
This
it's
is-
salty.
It is nasty.
What is it? What's it made from?
Vegemite?
I don't know what it's made out of, but I can tell you, as someone who has friends that live in Australia, I have been sent Vegemite. The best stuff they have is Tim Tams, though. The Tim Tams are
old Tim
delicious. It's like a cookie. But Vegemite is a straight up nasty.
All right, Vegemite is a thick. All right, so far I'm in.
Thick with 2 C's.
Thick, dark brown. All right, I'm still in. Australian food spread made from leftover brewer's yeast extract with various vegetables and spice additives. And Alex can't wait until he tastes that.
I dry heaved when I tried that stuff. It was nasty.
The only place I know it from is that song, Vegemite Sandwich. You said
Vegemite Sandwich.
Do you come
Down
from
under.
a land down under?
Yep.
All right, well, hey.
Well, luckily the stream froze.
Will you do us a solid? And if you can, when you get it, can you wait to eat it for the first time on Pirate Radio?
Yeah.
When will he be back?
End of the month. So
Of this month?
This month?
Because this month has about a week
It's
left.
like next week.
Oh, I don't know then. I'll get back to you.
Okay. And can your girlfriend make us some food? Because we're hungry, man.
Can we get some more Zook bread?
Ooh. Tell him to bring, look, if he's going to bring you back Vegemite, tell him to bring back some Tim Tams. I want the caramel ones.
Oh, and tell him to bring back, let's just ask him to bring back 1,000 things.
A didgeridoo, a boomerang,
Dude.
and a kangaroo.
Tell him to stuff a baby kangaroo in his suitcase and bring it back.
I put it in my pouch, mate.
I want a
Tell him
koala
to bring a knife.
with
A
eucalyptus. That's not a knife.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's a knife. Yeah, the stream froze. Now what do we do?
Oh no, we can't watch this terrible baseball game that I don't see anyway.
God, you're jaded.
I can't believe I can't not watch ECU lose by 9
Let's
runs.
watch Scheffler.
I saw Zach in the chat. We need to take a break. He said something about like, man, an ECU game going on and me not being in Greenville is tough. I'm like, I don't know if this is the best example of a game.
They're quite literally not playing in Greenville. Your life would be no different.
I don't think he meant that. I think he's saying he's not in Greenville.
Bless you.
Alex, you're kind of salty today,
You
man.
are a little bit salty.
Was it because Chandler called you an idiot?
Daddy.
You're looking a little salty.
You okay?
Nah, it's because the boys are down 9, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Man, we
frustrated.
down bad, bro.
I'm down horrendously, brother.
We down horrendously.
Let's take a break. We'll come back, have more for you. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. I think we're going to try to talk to Greg Hudson. I don't really know where he is. I think he's in Indianapolis. And the stream's still frozen. Jeez Louise.
What if there's just a big brawl going on right now? They don't
No,
want us
this
to see
is
it.
bumper music. Turn that up, Shirley. Come on.
There's only so much of this song left, bro.
Should I read Eric's comment?
Yeah.
Alex's new creation should be the Vegemite cream pie. It would be a big hit on bingo night. Let's take a break. Back with you after this.
I smash anybody's grandma.
She knows she got me dazing, cause she was so amazing. And now my heart is breaking, but I just keep on saying.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Hey guys, Kyle Gaines here from Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram here in Washington, North Carolina. You guys ready for summer? Because we are with the hot deals that we got going on right now. We have over $10,000 off 2024 Ram 1500 Bighorns. That's right, folks. Over $10,000 off these trucks. We have a huge selection of Ram trucks, and we need to make these deals happen. And remember, drive a little, save a lot. Check us out at WashingtonChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com.
This is Shirley Rhodes from Pirate Radio, and when you're ready to make a real change in your appearance, your weight, and your health, where do you go? I searched for diets online, and it's confusing, and there are just so many of them. Which ones are actually safe and work? So I went to the experts at East Carolina Weight Loss and visited Dr. King. Over the years, I gained a lot of weight, and when you're not 20 or 30 anymore, like myself, that can lead to health issues. So I needed to make a change, and that's where East Carolina Weight Loss comes in. Now listen to this. You can lose half a pound to a pound a day on this program. And I know it sounds insane, but I have lost 16 pounds in just 6 weeks. I have more energy, I sleep better, and I also lost inches on my stomach, hips, and thighs. It's completely safe and natural too. No counting points, no counting calories, no exercising or prepackaged meals, no surgery, no hypnosis. So if you want your free private weight loss consultation, call 252-298-5510. That's 252-298-5510, or go online at eastcarolinaweightloss.com.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr!
Pirate Water Wicked Tea is here. Set sail for the next Pirate Water adventure. Barstool's best drink is back with delicious Wicked Tea. A strong, smooth, uncarbonated brew flavor with hints of lemon. It's the toughest tea to take on the high seas. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find the new Pirate Water Wicked Tea in a location near you.
We're going plankton!
21 and older. Please drink responsibly.
80s rock band 38 Special with special guest The Cove are coming to Weldon Mills Theater, Eastern Carolina's best entertainment venue, on June 14th. Conveniently located just off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids, Weldon Mills Theater offers a hassle-free entertainment experience with free parking, wallet-friendly concessions, and a cozy atmosphere. With comfortable seating throughout the venue, there isn't a bad seat in the house. Join Weldon Mills Theater for a memorable event where you can relax and make lasting memories. Get your tickets to see 38 Special with special guest The Cove June 14th at weldonmillstheater.com.
This is Dr. Josiah Duke from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's that time for a joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Pirate Radio, bringing you the best content on air and on digital. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Beauty Bar Metaspa. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Visit beautybarmetaspa.com to set up a free consultation. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where all the locals go for Mexican food and fun. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's for the Gulf of Mexico every Tuesday, which is a huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $8.99. On Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are only $2.99. And on Thursdays is half-price house margaritas. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. And Bud Light reminds Pirate fans to always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Is the stream back? Nope. Experiencing technical difficulties. We'll get this fixed ASAP.
The game's like in the 9th.
Yeah, it's about over. But what if it's the greatest comeback in college baseball history and we're unable to witness it? I would take that at this point, actually. Tell you what else I want to take. I want to take my feet over to Fleet Feet and give them a treat. And make them feel good, because if you are a runner, walker, whatever, in between, you need to go over to Fleet Feet like my good friend Alex Harper talks about every day here on Pirate Radio.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
And Sean, looks like we got some fun events coming up.
Yeah, good news. The sign-up sheet is live now on Fleet Feet's website. It's for their beer mile coming up Saturday, August 3rd. So you can go to fleetfeet.com. It's actually runsignup.com. So go there, sign up if you're ready for a beer mile. And that is coming up August 3rd, 2024. Also, still doing good with Lucas. Day 23, still has 7 days left for his 30 marathons in 30 days challenge. You can go to Fleet Feet and get a shirt that will 100% of the proceeds go to the community crossroads. And are you pumped up for Lucas?
Dude, don't mind me.
And
be a professional.
Or you can also get them online.
Be a professional, man.
I'm done. I've already spoke.
What is it again coming up?
The beer mile. The beer mile is coming up Saturday, August 3rd. You can go to runsignup.com/race/NC/Greenville/Emporium Beer Mile.
The Braves up 3-0 over the Cubs in the middle of the eighth. In the middle of the eighth.
What was that Saturday Night Live skit where they used to interview the couple and they'd start singing?
And have to try to say the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Big Dog Entertainment. What's up, Big Dog?
Big Dog Entertainment.
Can I get a bark? And he said, y'all boys watch that new X-Men yet? That is a chat reference from many moons ago. And Big Dog, I have not. I tell you what I want to watch. When does The Boys come back out? Let's talk TV. Let's talk a little TV on the Fleet Feet Rundown. Y'all watch The Boys? Alex, you look like you would love The Boys, and I think you've seen The Boys. No, your dad has seen The Boys.
No.
Okay. I'm thinking about Zach. Different intern. Sorry.
It's all good.
But you look like the type of guy to me. You look like Chris.
You look like a Chris.
Chris, you look like you would really like The Boys. Do you know what it is?
Is that with Homelander? Is that the same thing? Yeah. No, I haven't seen it.
It's a gross show. Let's see. The Boys, season 4. When's that coming out? Oh, wait. The Boys season. June 13th. Okay. We're right around the corner for some more Boys. Looking forward to that. What y'all be watching?
Cheers.
What's the newest show you've watched and enjoyed?
Maybe
Under the Dome.
Under the Dome 12 years ago. No, I watched Euphoria.
Okay.
Dude, that's good, actually.
Dude.
Is it?
Yes.
It is.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Big crush on Sydney Sweeney.
Probably for y'all's age.
When is it coming back out?
I don't think they're making another season.
They were supposed
Because like
to.
a bunch of cast members like either quit or like
Angus
didn't
Cloud
wanna-
died.
Yeah, IRL. As well as in
Euphoria
the show.
is scheduled to return in 2025.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, half of the main cast isn't going to be in it though.
Kids, cover your ears. What is this? A bunch of drugs and sex and stuff?
Actually,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not putting that on my television. And then again, that's kind of what The Boys is.
I was about to say, you have to watch a show that has like a lot of that stuff in it. Also, Godfather of Harlem with Whitaker.
Forrest
Whitaker. It's about Bumpy Johnson. It's a I do love a crime like a mafia type setting.
Yeah.
So like That was really good.
Ooh, tonight I'm going to watch the season finale of Survivor.
Is there anything that you guys think that I would be interested in watching that you can give me a suggestion?
Yeah, everything. Like, out of all the best TV shows of all time, you've seen none of them. So I could give you literally a million suggestions.
Like, no.
Breaking Bad.
What is something you have seen?
Breaking Bad is great.
That's something where you say Chandler Honeycutt would like this right here.
Chandler Honeycutt would like Breaking Bad.
Right now. Are you listening?
I'm listening. You said Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
Clip, I think you'll be disappointed. I have, to this day, not seen Moneyball. But I started watching it before I came here. I'm like halfway through it. It's pretty good.
I watched that way late.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, like probably a couple years ago.
My dad wanted to watch that with me, like when it first came out, like at home, and he was like, it's a tough sell, honestly.
Why?
Because one, I didn't know the story, like about the A's.
Yeah, you weren't. Yeah.
And then it's like, hey, do you want to watch a baseball movie where there's little to no baseball, and it's about a nerd
it's about
from
guys
Yale
sitting around a desk?
Yeah, I'm like, what is that? No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good with all that.
But no, it was a pretty good flick, I would say. All right, 3-run bomb for the Volunteers, and it looks like they're going to take down Texas A&M in the SEC tournament.
Doesn't matter, though.
Rocky Top, you'll always be a home sweet home to me.
Remember talking to Mully the other day, Texas A&M. So this shows them.
All right, I'm confused.
Well, those are the seeds in the SEC tournament. Texas A&M is number 1, but they're playing against number 1 Tennessee. Help me figure this out, Sean.
Okay.
Did you just get confused?
Yes,
All
big
right.
time. And I still kind of am. Nah, I get it now. Hey, sports is tough, man. That is a tough sport.
Do you feel any different about East Carolina seed after today's proceedings?
We'll be a 15 seed hosting a
top
regional.
Ask me that question if we lose tomorrow.
No, I'm not going to talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, that's right, because we ain't going to be here.
We'll have a best of for you tomorrow. We will be here Monday at noon. Make that 11:55 a.m. Watching the selection show and telling you about where East Carolina seated, who they will be playing, where they will be playing, and when they will be playing. All that coming up on Monday. Myself, Mully, B-Man, Chon.
Yes, sir.
Alex,
are you going to be?
Yes, sir.
He's going to be here.
You know what, though? I just found out we weren't doing a show tomorrow like an hour ago.
That's wild.
I wish I would have just hosted it instead if y'all wanted the day off.
Well, I haven't done the best of yet. Do you have a producer? Don't look to your left.
No, don't look at me.
Don't even look this way.
Close your eyes, boy.
Zach.
Come back, Zach.
Come back for Memorial Weekend and produce for me.
Oh!
Wes
Hines.
Nah, hear me out. Chat, let me know if you want to see it.
So what would you do on your show? Who would you? I usually try to have at least 3 guests. So who would your guest be?
Ooh. Brian Weingartz, Commissioner of Greenville Little League.
All right. Hadn't had him on in a while.
Yeah, haven't had him on in a while. Wade Minter. Let's give
right.
him a call, man.
Okay.
Get an update on the Canes, on Rod's contract, what we need to do in free agency.
Weingartz.
Carolina Hurricanes, go!
Let's do it.
His first career goal, scorer number 49, Alex Harper.
I think a good guess would be Coach Big John. When was the last time he was on Pirate Radio?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Holt Nagle show.
2 weeks ago.
When was the last time he was on Pirate Radio?
Live.
2 weeks ago. Probably less than that because we re-air it on the radio. So like last week.
Do you mean like Pirate Radio Live?
Yes.
I don't think he's ever been on.
Oh, come on.
He's a rare fish.
I have Coach Andre Powell, new special.
We have
teams
not
coach.
had him on yet. We need to have him on.
I think you should call Steve. God, forgot his name.
Austin?
No. Blue Schnapper.
Ellis?
Steve Ellis.
He is busy at Louisville right now, so I don't think he would take my call. I don't think he knows who I am.
Snapple. Wait, are you Snapple? Are you the one that would not snap the ball?
Oh, Alex Harper, long snapper. Oh, what's up,
blue.
young blood?
I love Alex's Steve Ellis impression, and we need to take a break. We'll take a break. We'll come back.
You switched up so fast.
I did a switch up.
Chat, let us know if you want me to host PRL on Friday. Come on.
Steve is trying to get himself into your show.
We could have Steve.
All right, you're in. Steve Hill's in. Robert says, challenge Alex, Google Australian Gridiron League and ask Luke if he's heard the term. It's an older term, but still relevant. You still the man, Alex.
The man.
Even though you're a complete moron and idiot, you're still the man.
We could have Luke Larson on the show, give us a live update
mate.
about what's going on in Australia.
Why you calling me at 5 a.m., mate?
This game's still going on?
This game will never end.
Recorded interview.
Back with you at Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday after this.
Here with Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. It's a great time to buy a used vehicle.
It's not a great time, it's a perfect time to buy a used car from Brown & Wood. We have over 115 used vehicles in stock, and we're number one in the market on price. We have limited lifetime powertrain on all of our used cars under 80,000 miles, so go to brownandwoodauto.com to find out more. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com. Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates!
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Do you know what today is? It's the $5.55 cheesesteak special day at Huckleberger. Bring the family to Huckleberger all day for one of the best delicious cheesesteaks at an unbelievable price. It's just $5.55. The Huckleberger cheesesteak special is good for dine-in or takeout in Greenville near Lowe's on Memorial Drive and off of 15th Street near the movie theater in Washington. Huckleberger, the fastest full-service restaurant in town. Meep, meep. Huckleberger, delicious, fast, fresh, and friendly.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jacob Jiggins Cowart, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
This is Aaron Williams with New Blue Service Group. Our technicians stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is here to help with all of your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC needs. Facing electrical issues due to the elements? We're on it. Plumbing concerns or emergencies? We're ready to fix it. HVAC struggling to keep up? We'll bring the climate back under control. So go to call nublue.com today. Go Pirates.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com. Over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
This is Dixon Williams from ECU Baseball, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Beauty Bar Metaspa. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Visit beautybarmetaspa.com to set up a free consultation. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Did you know there's thousands of special needs children and adults right here in our community that love ECU athletics as much as you do? Robbie's Clubhouse is a local nonprofit organization that can turn your unused ECU tickets into a fun day for a family with special needs. If you can't make it to the next Pirate game, simply call 1-800-DIAL-ECU and donate and designate your tickets for Robbie's Clubhouse. If you know of a family that needs tickets to a game, call Robbie's Clubhouse at 252-916-9117. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Shirley, your favorite play in bat ball just happened. The old Little League home run.
In which game?
The ECU game. Nathan Chrisman, of all people, hit one. I guess they called it a hit. It did hit off the outfielder's glove, but it was a tough play. Then the ball rolled under the fence. There's a little gap between the ground and where the wall begins. The outfielder kind of puts his hand under there and then sticks up his arms as if to say, dead ball, dead ball. The ump jogs all the way out there, goes down, reaches under, gets the ball, and says safe, run scores. It was like very embarrassing for that outfielder. I don't recall seeing anything like that.
I bet you $1 million he didn't think the umpire was going to go out there.
He's like, oh, I'll get it for you, Blue. You know, it was a pretty funny moment. East Carolina has 3 hits in a row, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
They are down 10 with 2 on and nobody out.
And guess who's up to bat?
And Chon said he was starting to, did you say smell something?
Starting to smell something.
Excitement time! Starting to smell a little something.
I'm not going to tell you what I smell. Ooh, that smell!
Alex, we always do the blue story, but you've never told that on the air, and it's funny. I think it's funny, but can you tell it briefly?
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Don't cuss.
Yeah, so Coach Ellis was here my first year at ECU, 2022. Coach Houston put him in charge of the scout punt team. At the time, we only had 2 snappers on the team, me and Colby Garfield. So we had to do regular punt period, but we also had to be on the scout punt team. So Coach Ellis, you know, obviously we can't learn the cadence of a team because there's no audio and tapes. So we don't do a cadence. So just to let the scout punt team know when the ball is going to be snapped, Coach Ellis would do the cadence. And he came up with a cadence of, all right, Schnapper, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to say blue, and then you're going to snap the ball. All right? I was like, all right, yes, sir. Sounds good. And we did that, you know, for a period of time. Blue, and I'd snap the ball. Every now and then, he would not say the second blue. He would just, all right, y'all ready? Blue. Obviously, I'm waiting for the second blue. I don't snap it. Snap the ball. Loses his mind on, and this happened like 2 or 3 times. He's like, Snapper, you holding up practice. I'm like, man, I'm waiting to snap the ball when you tell me, and you didn't tell me.
Because y'all do, like, I mean, the offensive linemen practice with, like, dummy counts to not jump, you know, false start.
I don't think I told y'all this part, but I brought it up to him one day, like, after practice. I was like, Coach, You know, on scout punt team, like you kind of ripped me a new one, but like you didn't say blew a second time. He said, "Man, come on, man, you just got to know." Like we in the middle of a team punt period. Just snap the ball, man.
Snap the ball. Snapple.
Snapple.
I promise you ain't gonna jump off sides anyhow. It's like, okay, all right. Will do, Coach.
That's great. I like that he called you Schnapper. Blow.
Snap the ball.
Snap the heckin' ball.
Do you like laugh when they get mad and cuss at you, or do you get intimidated? Like,
yeah. No, I mean, because I mean, knock on wood, but I've never been yelled at for like a legitimate reason. That's like that sounds bad, but it wasn't like anything that I did like seriously wrong.
Right.
So
also, sports is so funny, man. You got these grown-ups in uniforms in baseball, but like seeing grown men lose their mind constantly when you think about it is kind of funny.
In the Memphis game in 2022, the worst I think I've ever been yelled at was by Coach Steve Shankweiler.
Oh, wow.
On a field goal, one of the guards in the A gap, I guess, missed the block or something. Like Memphis got pressure up the middle, and I guess what the guard said was they hit the snapper, like they came over the top of me and they couldn't reach him. So he was asking me if I was getting hit on the play, which like I wasn't, and I didn't like understand like why he asked that. And he was like, "Are you getting hit?" I thought he was asking so we could tell the ref for a penalty. I'm like, but they're not really. I didn't know what to say. Dude, he lost his mind. He was like, "Answer the GD question when I'm talking to you. It's a yes or no question." I mean, dude, like bad.
We gotta get him on the show to recreate that moment.
We've talked about it since, and he was like, I don't even remember doing that.
They just black out.
I was like, all right, cool.
I don't remember that at all.
Like, literally, it might be one of the worst butt chewings I've ever received. And not only does he not remember it happening, I thought it was hilarious.
Alex will remember it for the rest of his life. Steve Shankweiler doesn't even know that it happened.
I mean, because what an honor. I got chewed out by Steve Shankweiler.
That is pretty cool. Something I can say will never happen to me.
Over, like, I didn't do anything wrong on the play, so I wasn't like, man, I really messed up. It was just like, I just got chewed out.
Jamie has a question. Jamie says, coaching on the Little League fields, has Alex been in an argument? I had several just with coaches, not really umps. Have you gotten into an argument at the ball field?
No, not really. I did chew one of my kids out last week.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Like, what did you say?
Because I mean, especially at the Little League level, if you're honestly like,
when I say blue, I want you to
catcher, back catcher, hit the ball.
But at the Little League level, man, like as long as you're like giving effort and you know like the mental assignments, like if you make an error, like it happens. Baseball's a hard sport, but the kid had like a horrible attitude the whole game, and one of the other coaches was trying to get on him. And he hit him with the whatever, man. And I don't know why. I told my mom I think I'm getting old now because that really made me mad. So, and it was the coach that he did that to was a coach that was the coach of Kiwanis when I played for him. So I have a ton of respect for him. And I don't know. That just rubbed me the wrong way.
Ton of respect.
So, yeah, that was the first time I ever chewed out a kid.
Have you talked to him
Did it
since?
feel good?
Yeah, no, I would not. We're good.
All right. That's good to hear. Coach Hud probably chewed out a bunch of guys, but we won't be hearing those stories today because he will not be able to join us. We'll push that to next week. And hopefully, actually next Thursday at 5, and I'll see if Hud wants to join me for this or have his own segment, but Mike Houston will be here next Thursday at 5 o'clock.
All right. Sounds good.
So we'll be talking some Pirate football. Who has he chewed out on the team? What is his all-time chew-out story? We'll ask him.
Yeah, we should ask him.
Next Thursday.
I mean, he doesn't have to name drop, but
right.
We might know what happened.
All right, Morgan Uber is interviewing a shocker, and that means this game is over. How about Tommy Lepore? Poor this guy won. 6 2/3, 7 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks. And Shirley, he's not a sophomore. He's not a junior. He's not a senior.
He's a freshman.
He is a freshman. Oh, they're doing the fun post-game interview thing. Zach, look at this. They're acting like they won the World Series. Look at these clowns. They're celebrating a win. Zach is punching air right now. Zach is literally crying.
They showed the picture going like, yeah. And Zach's probably threw it, like either punched his TV or threw something at it.
He's going to have a viral video of smashing up his television. Speaking of smashing, Jamie, I'm not going to read that.
I smash anybody's grandma.
I'm not going to read that, Jamie. If Eric said it, I would read it, but this is out of character for you, and I'm going to need you to be more mature than you're being. So let's take a break, because I'm not reading that. Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live. Pirates falling today 14-4 to Wichita State. This pitcher has like 8 hats on his head right now. And for some reason, chest protector. Back with you on Pirate Radio Live after this.
Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke. No, I don't want your number, no. I don't want to give you mine, and I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. You want none of your time.
Save the date and party like pirates on August 29th for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, featuring special guest, American Idol musician Blake Prohl.
What's up, guys? It's Blake Prohl. I'm so excited to announce that I'll be back in Greenville Thursday, August 29th for the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party. It's been way too long, but I can't wait to see you, Pirate Nation, and go Pirates.
Join the fun with a performance by country music band Should Have Been Cowboys, and so much more. Save the date and join us at the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, August 29th.
It's Bostic Sugg Furniture's incredible Memorial Day sale. For the first time ever, save an additional 15% off all in-stock and custom order furniture, or get 72-month special financing, hot buys, clearance items, So Poly outdoor furniture, quality name brands, it all applies. Find the perfect mattress for the way you sleep and save. Get 25% off all Serta and Helix mattresses in stock and ready for you. Complete your look with any lamp purchase and get a second free during the incredible Memorial Day sale. On now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and a drink on the patio. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Home runs and high fives always go better with a Bud Light. Bud Light is America's favorite light beer and the official beer of the ECU Pirates. Whether you're headed to the ballpark, the jungle, or the couch, be sure to pick up and order some Bud Light and enjoy the ball game. Bud Light is always easy to drink and easy to enjoy. And remember, Pirate Nation, stay in the game and please drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Go Pirates!
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. And on the last Sunday of every month, Doug Henry is open. Your weekend just got a little easier when you're looking for a car, because you can shop at Doug Henry of Greenville on Sundays. Visit Doug Henry for the biggest selection of used cars. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Mention Pirate Radio for $500 off any vehicle. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
Your first stop for shopping is at Shimmer Boutique. This is Ashley from Shimmer. We are fully stocked with the latest apparel, shoes, and accessories and more. If you need gift ideas or some shopping therapy for yourself, stop by today. Looking for the hottest shoes on the market? Shimmer has the biggest selection of Hey Dudes anywhere. Shimmer has the newest Yeti products and colors. Want this year's most popular bag? Shimmer has a great selection of all your bog bag needs and accessories. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, and Jacksonville.
Hi, this is Christy Conway with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate here in Greenville. We are growing and seeking buyers agents and experienced listing agents for our growing team. We are one of the most successful, hardworking, and knowledgeable real estate teams in the Greenville area, selling over $100 million in the past 2 years. We are looking for more real estate professionals who are hardworking and have a passion to help individuals with their real estate goals. Please visit encpiraterealty.com/new agent. Go Pirates!
The Holton Ehlers Show.
ECU Athletics Director John Gilbert. How
How important is it to win this year for ECU football? How big is this next upcoming football season?
So many things depend on football, and really I'm talking outside of ECU. You know, you look at the community of Greenville, there's so many businesses that depend on the success of our athletic department, our football program, this university, and so every football season is really important.
The Holton Ayler Show, powered by SouthernEase.com. Thursdays and Fridays at 6, right here on Pirate Radio. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Golden Ticket Cinemas is Greenville's newest movie theater and is now open in the Greenville Grand location on Greenville Boulevard near the Cracker Barrel. Catch a movie on Greenville's largest screen in the Elite Theater, or take advantage of great deals such as $5.50 Ticket Tuesdays. Get your movie tickets today at gtcinemas.com. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style at Golden Ticket Cinemas. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Trying to have a fun day here despite the outcome of the East Carolina and Wichita State baseball game. Pirates lose it 14-4. East Carolina now will see Rice once again for the 5th time in 6 games. A lot of Rice. Whole lot of Rice. Pirates 4-0 against the Owls since last week at this time, last Thursday.
I'm gonna jump forward. If we win against Rice tomorrow, when do we play again?
I think
probably the day after that.
Elton John said it best when he said, Saturday, 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 Saturday. Any other questions?
No.
Okay. That's it?
That's it.
You're good?
Yeah.
You don't want to know who we would play?
Who would we play?
Who?
Now, who?
Who?
Could it be another Owl? FAU?
No. What, are you just randomly throwing out teams? We got to get through our side of the bracket. So it would be Wichita. Where's my nice, easy schedule thing? Yeah, I like this. This is my page here. So Wichita is going to play the winner of ECU and Rice on Saturday. If ECU wins that, guess who they play, Chandler? Wichita.
Wow.
Yeah. Got to beat them twice now, which is certainly doable. But that's what the road looks like now for East Carolina. When you get in that loser's bracket, it adds a whole nother game if you win.
Okay.
You all caught up? Nope. You're nowhere close to being caught up. Usher was caught up.
Okay.
Just say okay.
All right, I got it.
Yep, you're good. So explain it to everybody. Tyler said, Chon, text, and A-Harp. What was discussed? What are y'all doing? Y'all got something going on?
I didn't text A-Harp.
Let me see your phone.
Sure.
Wait. So you literally did?
Yeah.
Good eye there, Tyler. And I'll say this. You're a decent liar, even though you were exposed very quickly. But you lied with a lot of confidence.
Oh, dude, that's what you got to do.
So well done. Now you texting Jenny?
Yeah, there's she wants me to promote something at the Buck.
Concert for the
Concert
cause.
for a Cause featuring 1789. All door proceeds will be dedicated to supporting the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Foundation in light of the recent tragedy they have faced. Our deepest support is with all. It will be Thursday, May 23rd, 2024, from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. They will have two huge,
just shorten that to huge
gift bundle raffle drawings.
Thank you. Jamie wishes Pirate Radio would sell that style hat A-Harp has on.
I wish we did too. I would have got one way sooner. This was a gift from the big dog.
Rough. Let's take a gander over at PR927fm.com, a.k.a. the voice of the pirate nation.com. We've got the camo hat, but not the one A-Harp has. I'll talk to some people.
Is it your people? And will you have your people talk to their people?
I would say there are people. A-Harp, let's jump back into the Fleet Feet rundown briefly, because I did want to get, not a Canes corner, but maybe a Stanley
Cup corner.
We can do better than that. Icy. Let's go inside the penalty box with Alex Harper.
Ooh.
There we go.
That is a good one.
Let's go inside the penalty box with Alex Harper. How about the Rangers? Home dogs again for the series and for the game last night. But this time they did lose at home to the Florida Panthers.
Lost game 1 and scored an own goal.
Oh.
On top of that. And it was if you look up the highlight for that, it was very weird looking. It looks like it was on purpose. Like it was most own goals, like, oh, that looks like an accident. It looked, I know he didn't obviously, but just the way that it happened, it looked purposeful. I can't remember who it was for New York, but they received a pass right in front of their net, and he just stuck his stick out and like shoved it into their own net. What's funny, Sean?
He's laughing at something I put on Twitter 3 hours ago. Did that tickle you?
Because I only saw this part, and I thought, what is this? And then I saw that.
Are you talking about the Rhino tweet?
No, the Dixon Williams. I got a little risque. I'll tell you this, folks. It is hard, because Dixon Williams' nickname is Dick. It is hard to find good, clean fun on the internet with the word dick. And I did the best I could. I didn't think that was that graphic.
No,
I'm just laughing at Chandler.
No.
That's a delayed reaction there, Chandler.
Sorry.
That was in
It just caught me off guard. It's one of those things where you can't control yourself.
I'm going to be honest. The more Chandler does fake Zach, the more that I hear fake Zach come out when he's talking.
When I'm talking?
I don't know, man.
We're going to get to fake Zach in a moment because the Cells play tonight.
Cells, yeah.
But, Alex, first of all, game 1 between the Stars and the Oilers.
Indeed. Dallas is really good, man.
I talked to a Canadian last night, so I trust his hockey takes.
Okay.
But he was actually saying what he had heard. But no matter if it was the Canucks or Oilers, don't matter. Stars are taking the West. Easy money.
I believe so. I think Dallas wins the whole thing at this point, especially if New York can't topple Florida. Which, by the way, if that happens, I don't know if I'll feel better or worse about how the hurricane season turned out.
I don't do that thing.
I mean,
I get people that do, like, hey, we could lose to the champion. Who cares?
I mean, ECU football lost to the national champions last
year. And
year.
who cares?
I do. That was pretty cool, man.
You also lost to a bunch of crappy teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
But you do like the Stars in this series and potentially all the way.
I do. But the interesting thing is, though, Connor McDavid is head and shoulders above everybody else on earth when it comes to who's the best hockey player alive. He's got a real big opportunity in this series and in the next one if he makes it there. Because right now he's got the statistics to be considered an all-time great. If he gets a cup this early in his career, only being 27, I believe, not even halfway through his career if he has any kind of longevity, he's got an opportunity to make some history. So
I just look at like lines and odds and stats, but I see, is it Draisaitl? Is that
Leon Draisaitl? He's also really, really good.
And then they got another guy, Hyman.
Victor Hyman. Yep.
Is that his name?
Yep.
But he's always up there to score for, and he scores a lot too, right? Like it's not just a one-man show.
No, it's not. But the thing is, McDavid gives them a lot of those looks.
Yeah.
McDavid scores a lot of points and finds the open passes.
So what are you doing? Looking for a reason to take the Oilers now?
No, I mean, I said all that, but I'm still taking the Stars because you said you were looking at lines. I'm guessing you were referring to betting lines.
Well, yeah, and I was just talking about like first goal scorer. Like I'll just see that, and like sometimes, a lot of times, I feel like those two guys are ahead of McDavid. Even those two guys I mentioned for the Oilers.
They do. They can definitely pick up the slack when McDavid doesn't have his best stuff. But Dallas is just way too deep. They don't really have what I would consider like a superstar. They got a lot of really, really good players. Jake Ottinger is their goaltender. He's up there with with some of the best. So I'm gonna take Dallas in 6.
They got Jamie Benn. Right?
Okay.
I think. I know that because the first Hurricanes game I ever went to, there was some Dallas fans there because they played Dallas, and every one of them had a Jamie Benn jersey. And I'm pretty sure he's still on the team.
They also have Max Domi, former Hurricane.
In relation to Ty Domi?
I don't know. You want to know a cool, neat story?
Yes.
So 2 years ago, Carolina played Boston in the first round of the playoffs.
What is Chandler doing?
I have no clue, man. He's just out here wandering.
What are you doing?
For our radio audience, Chandler just got up out of his seat in Studio A.
So he's about to leave to go take care of business, but he was going to be here for this segment, but now he's not even here, but he hasn't left. He's just like hovering around Alex and Shirley. I'm sorry. It was distracting me.
No, you're good. But cool, neat story about Max Domi. Hurricanes are playing the Bruins in the first round of the playoffs. What's up?
Oh, that's what he's doing. Wait, are we going to interrupt Alex's story?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
What a boss move.
I was waiting for y'all to end, but we didn't.
No, you weren't. But it's cool.
We'll get back to it. We're supposed to do it during the fleet.
I don't think we'll ever hear that story. If I'm Alex, I'd never tell that story because you interrupted him.
Sorry. But we got to get this done.
All right, why?
Alex's story is not sponsored.
Yeah. Hey, get your story
Get your
sponsored.
story sponsored,
Dude,
buddy.
my fault,
This
man.
is sponsored.
I didn't even know we were
have
doing
to
this. I'm
look.
trying to pull up the graphic. Ah, yeah, there we go. There it is. Give me
100
1 second.
days. That's why we're doing it right now. We have to do it today because we
On the dot?
On the dot.
I'm in my drop top.
100 days until ECU versus Norfolk State. August 31st. Cannot wait to start the 2024 campaign for ECU football.
That's a good feeling, man. We are now, it's the last day in triple digits. It's all double digits from here on out.
You know what's in double digits?
Your weight loss?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Your
it
hat
is.
size.
What'd he say?
Come on, that was good.
What'd he say?
Hat size.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, that was good.
No, but what is in double digits is how many days we are away from the party of the year, the Pirate Radio kickoff party with Blake Prohl. Should have been Cowboys.
Should have been Cowboys.
98 days away until we're partying like pirates at the State Theater.
Like Cowboy Pirates.
Cowboy Pirates. And then 100 days away until ECU football. All of that on the David Price Construction countdown to kickoff. Thank you, David Price.
Until we see that number 49 run on the field.
I'm
And me
so
and
nervous.
Chandler are standing there like that old black man from Rudy. Just go. Little tear running down our eye. That's our guy. That's our man. Kicking's not important, but we still support him.
All right. Thank you, David Price. 100 days on the David Price Construction countdown to kickoff.
Thank you, DP.
I need to get a Pirate Radio shirt made where the logo's like on the stomach. So then when we get a win, I can pull the jersey up, pull the PRL logo down.
Company man right there.
Come on.
What is David's lovely dog's name?
Ellie.
Ellie. I miss Ellie.
David, I saw him at the baseball game last week, and he said that, hey, I need to get in there sometime and just kind of hop on the show.
Yes, sir. Anytime,
I said, bring it on, and I said, bring Ellie.
Bring Ellie.
So,
all right.
I'm sorry, but
does Alex want to tell his cool, neat story or not? It's up to you.
Yeah, sure. It's
All
pretty
right.
funny.
All right.
I mean, I don't know. You
I
might
better laugh at this.
Okay, we'll just move on.
Nah, go ahead.
Hurricanes playing the Bruins first round of the playoffs 2 years ago. Is it time to get a break yet? I'm exhausted.
No. I'm done messing around. Promise.
And so a friend of mine had really good tickets to go to that game. So, like, right behind the glass type tickets. So we get there early. We're watching them warm up. And a dude in, like, just a gray Nike polo walks up to me. And he's like, hey, man, you're a Canes fan. What do you think about the team? I was like, I mean, I think they're pretty good. Like, I'm excited for this cup run. And he goes, yeah, he's asking me about players. He's like, yeah, Sebastian Aho's pretty good. Especially, he's like, hey, what do you think about Max Domi? And at the time, Max Domi was not really doing nothing for us. I was like,
oh, no.
I was like, I mean, I think he's a good player. He just goes missing, like, for long periods of time. I wish he would contribute a little bit more. He's like, okay. He's like, yeah, I'm Max Domi's brother. I was like, man, dang, dude, I'm sorry. He goes, you know what, though? He's like, you are completely right. That boy hasn't done anything in the last 2 weeks.
He sucks.
He was like, yeah, I'm from, like, New York. I was like, oh, did you fly here? And he was like, oh, actually, I flew here from Tampa because I was at the Tampa Bay Lightning game last night because my other brother plays for the Lightning. Cool, neat story.
Yeah, that is.
But
it kind of got worse as it went on. So, is he not related to Ty Domi? With all those Domies?
I'm not for sure.
Homie? What did Ty Domi do? Is he the one that hit the guy in the stick in the back of the head? He did something. Max Domi, Dallas Stars. That's cool. I thought you were going to say you were talking to Max. Would you have recognized Max Domi?
Well, he was on the ice.
So you did. You did physically see him as you're talking to this guy.
Yeah, it was during warm-ups.
So you knew it definitely was not Max
Look,
Domi.
if Max Domi actually walked up and talked to me, he really would have been doing bad.
But I'm saying, I thought it was like way before the game. But did this guy look like Max Domi?
No, that's not like they didn't have the same color hair. Like they didn't look like they had the same type build. And I was like, do you not play hockey? And he's like, no, I did in high school, but I blew my knee out. I was like, isn't that the story that everybody gives, like when they're not good enough to make it anywhere?
I'm kind of a sucker for the let's dress up an athlete and put him in a department store and try to sell his jersey. Like, say Matt Ryan does it, but everybody wants a Julio jersey. He's like, hey, don't you want a Matt Ryan jersey?
Yeah.
Like, no, I want Julio.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm Matt Ryan.
Oh, no.
We're going to do that with A-Harp. He's going to go interview people. What do you think about...
You don't have to disguise them.
Dude, we can make a promotion with Shimmer Boutique and just put up 49 T-shirts in the store. And just be like, hey, they're discounted. Do you want a Alex Harper 49 ECU long snapper jersey? No.
We're going to make them $49.
Dang. I wouldn't pay $49 for that.
Yeah, you're right. We won't have to disguise them. In fact, we'll put them in full uniform. Pads and all. Helmet.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think anybody knows who I am. So,
do you play football?
Are you the radio guy?
I have never been stopped by somebody because they know exactly who I am. I'll have like an ECU football shirt on. They'll be like, do you play football for ECU? Oh, what's your position? And then the conversation goes downhill from there.
You know how sad ECU basketball is? I don't know what year this was. I was well out of college. Let's call it 2009. I'm wearing an ECU basketball T-shirt with a Nike check on it. And the person at Food Line, and they didn't seem like the type of person that would make a smart, funny joke. They seemed like it was a legitimate question. They said, do you play for ECU? Asking me. And I'm like, no. Now, looking at their record over the years, I get why you might think that. But absolutely, I think it shows too. It shows probably how little ECU basketball apparel they see in that Winterville food line throughout the year. But I was like, man, this is a sad state of affairs. Like, do you think if I was in Chapel Hill wearing a North Carolina basketball shirt, if anybody would say, hey, do you play for the Tar Heels?
Are you Tyler Hansborough?
The State of the Union was not doing well that day.
I cannot believe that happened. I still wear that shirt, too.
Buddy, it's time to get some new clothes. 2009?
I'm 2000 and late. Big Dog says the kids in elementary school used to call Chandler Domi. What's up, Domi?
What's up, guys?
The original Domi.
Check out the stash on this cat. Of course, they're not showing them as soon as I said it.
Not a single mustache.
I hate this.
All right. John, you need to go?
Yes. And before I do want to remind everybody tonight at the Buck, $5 cover for Concert for Cause. All door proceeds will be dedicated to supporting the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Foundation in light of the recent tragedy they have faced. So 2 huge gift bundle raffle tickets or drawings are coming up tonight at the Buck, $5 cover, and it's all for a good cause. $17.89 is going to be there, so go out and enjoy it.
Scott Mullis, by the way, had a TV suggestion for you an hour ago when we were talking about that. He said Ozark.
I started that years ago.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. So,
The Stash!
Oh, you know what, Chan? I'm glad you pointed that out. Because that's
What do they call that one?
I mean, like the Raleigh fingers.
Yeah.
'Cause he's the guy that wore it. He's got them curled at the end. All right, Chonsky. See you Monday.
Yes, sir. I'll see you guys Monday. We'll find out where East Carolina is heading, if they'll be hosting or hitting the road for a regional.
We'll take a break, come back, talk to Luke Schwartz, and have more for you. Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Back with you after this.
Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Fitness, fellowship, and faith is F3 and is changing lives of men right here in your community. Just listen.
I am Brandon Tate, the hotspot, 52 years old. It will change your life, absolutely. Trust me. I've been in it for about 6 years. I'm in the best shape of my life. I was never really a runner, and I've done a marathon last year, and I'm doing another one in February. Never would have done any of that if it wasn't for my F3 brothers encouraging me.
F3ENC.com. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started if you want to be great.
This is your What's New update brought to you by Greenville Auto World. What's new? Greenville Auto World has new owners and is part of the DriveHereNow.com team of dealerships. New owner Tommy Cook and his team have 4 dealerships with a fully stocked inventory, over 200 SUVs, trucks, cars, and over 50 lenders, and has financing for anybody. Get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. Greenville Auto World, Highway 43 at Bells Fork across from Speedway. Pirates supporting pirates.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates and ENC. Open 7 days a week with live music.
It's another great lineup this week at the Buck. On Thursday, it's the Concert for a Cause featuring 1789. On Friday, the JP Guns Band will take the stage at 10, and on Saturday, it's Dawson Wright.
As always, ladies and free all weekend. Finish off the week with cornhole starting at 3 p.m. on Sundays. Y'all come get bucked up.
Southern Ease has arrived, Pirate Nation. Whether you savor the bourbon flavor or indulge in other delightful options, Southern Ease gummies are here to elevate your moments. And here's the best part. You can enjoy them with an exclusive discount. Head over to southernease.com now and use the code PIRATE at checkout for a fantastic 25% off your first order. At Southern Ease, you can be living life to your fullest, one sweet moment at a time. southernease.com.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Wings Over has always been a great go-to for dinner or a late-night snack, and it still is. But did you know you don't have to wait for dinner to get Wings Over? That's right. Wings Over Greenville is now open for lunch 7 days a week. Get Wings Over for lunch and have it delivered right to the office. Wings Over also caters so everyone at work can enjoy. Wings Over Greenville has over 20 flavors to choose from, including the limited edition Cajun garlic flavor. Order today by going online at wingsover.com or by calling 758-9464. Wings Over, they deliver.
Save the date and party like pirates on August 29th for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, featuring special guest, American Idol musician Blake Prohl.
What's up, guys? It's Blake Prohl. I'm so excited to announce that I'll be back in Greenville Thursday, August 29th for the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party. It's been way too long, but I can't wait to see you, Pirate Nation, and go Pirates.
Join the fun with a performance by country music band Should Have Been Cowboys and so much more. Save the date and join us at the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, August 29th. Pirate Radio, no one can outwork us. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Free consultations available by calling 752-1406 or visiting beautybarmedispa.com. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Foo Fighters are good musicians.
Foo Fighters.
Christopher Walken. John has left the building. Anything to say about that before we move along?
Yeah, man.
What's wrong, Alex?
I don't mean to throw our...
I like this kind of party.
What you got?
I don't mean to air Pirate Radio dirty laundry on the air.
But...
Chandler's getting a little too big-headed, man.
Well, let's be honest. They said that when he came out of the womb.
I think what it is this guy is so happy that he is... Hello?
Oh, Chandler just cut your mic.
He did. I think Chandler is so happy that he is no longer the lowest on the totem pole here. Since I have been working or interning with Pirate Radio, you guys tell me what you want me to do. Like, hey, here are your responsibilities. Here's what we would like to help. Chandler straight up bosses me around. He's the only one who does it. We saw on air, was it last week, the whole water situation? I've let it go, by the way.
That was a bad look for him.
So Chandler, this man wanted to leave early. His reasoning, he was hungry.
No, kind of.
He's calling me. Hang on.
He's doing a two birds with one stone. He is doing some work.
No, I ain't going to. I'm not taking this call.
Wow.
So he's leaving early. He goes, hey, man, when you leave, get the trash.
Okay, he did not say it like that.
Well, he said, can you do me a favor?
He did.
Can you get the trash? I'm just saying, if you're leaving work early, he could have grabbed the trash.
He's walking out the door and walking towards the dumpster
Towards
to get
the
to
dumpster.
his vehicle.
Okay, he's calling me again. We got to get to Luke Schwartz, though, so we're going to not answer this again. we can hear from Chandler after we hear from Luke Schwartz. How about that?
Gotta hell. All right, well, let's hear from Luke Schwartz now as he joins us, WCTI 12 on the Pirate Radio Live line. Luke, how you doing today, buddy?
Hey, can't complain. The sun's out, and I need to put some more sunblock on because I'm already looking lobster red right now.
Oh, boy. Well, you got a long, hot eastern North Carolina summer ahead of you there, Luke, and a lot of outdoor activities, including we got the Yard Gnomes going on here in Greenville. They're on the road today, but a little summer baseball beginning to add to everything else going on this season with sports. And, of course, we're following ECU baseball. We recorded this interview earlier. At the time of this interview, East Carolina is in the fourth inning against Wichita. But kind of my question of the week, Luke, been running over scenarios. I'll get your opinion on it. Do you feel good? Did the Tuesday win do enough for East Carolina to lock in a top 16, or did they need another win before they leave Clearwater to make you feel comfortable for a top 16 seed?
I think they need another win based on how they won 2 days ago. I mean, unreal eighth inning to score 12 runs. The whole time I'm just watching that game, I'm going, man, they need to just have an explosion in one of these innings. And they did. They came through when the doubts were really hitting that team. And if I was a betting man, I wouldn't have pulled for the Pirates late that time. My money still would have been on Rice at that point. But that was a huge inning. That's exactly what the Pirates needed. But if I'm the committee, I'm not going, okay, this is a team that's up there. They need to have a solid win against a good team in this conference tournament.
And, of course, Pirates fighting some injuries right now. The weird one with Trey Savage. Wyatt Lunsford-Shankman did return to the mound today. We talked to Brian Bailey, WNCT Channel 9, who was at Clearwater, and said there's a chance we could see Zach Root. So this team hopefully will get healthy, especially in the pitching department, Zach, because once you get in these regionals, there's a lot of games, there's a lot of innings, and you're going to need a lot of arms. And Danny Beal can only throw so much, as we've seen this year. He's going to be relied on heavily this postseason, but hopefully the Pirates can get healthy here.
Yeah, and I think the nice thing about these extra games in this conference tournament is you want to win here, of course. You want to raise a trophy down in Clearwater and get ready for the regionals and hopefully hosting a super regional. But it's also another great opportunity where you can call this postseason ball already, and you let some of those younger arms get some time and some action in, like Jackson DiLorenzo, or having Ethan Norby come in real early and do what he did in game one. And I think that just further develops this team, so that way hopefully you get those arms back by the time it's regionals or super regionals. But if not, now there's so much more experience for those guys that didn't really get it early on in the season, so you can rely on them when you get in a pinch for that situation. So I'm hoping they get healthy, but if not, you can look at it from a positive angle of their younger arms are just getting more experience and more time out there on the mound. So that way, if their name does get called in the biggest moment of the season, they're not scared. They're ready because they've been getting more opportunities late in the year.
Luke Schwartz, WCTI 12, joining us inside or on the Pirate Radio Live line here on Pirate Radio Live. Luke will look around at some other sports here locally. South Central baseball still alive and in the Eastern Final. They won Game 1 and will play again tonight. You covering any high school baseball around your parts, or what is on your docket as far as baseball goes right now?
Oh, yeah. I will be at South Central tonight, that 7 o'clock game against Terry Sanford. I mean, knowing the conference that South Central plays in, it's no surprise they've had the success they've had in the postseason. But you play in the same conference as J.H. Rose and D.H. Conley, and you finish third, everyone looks at you and goes, okay, well, they finished third place, so they automatically assume things. But don't assume with South Central, because Pat McCrae has one heck of a squad. They can pitch real well. They do a great job at taking advantage at the plate, and they have had few games I've caught of them this year. They have looked really, really good. So I'm excited for that ball game. Northside up in Pinetown, they're on the road today at Academy, pulling for Green Central to win on the road at Whiteville. They lost their first game all season 2 days ago against the Wolfpack in an 8-inning 4-3 game. So hopefully they can win and then bring Game 3 back to Snow Hill tomorrow at the Battle Fulgham Complex. And on softball side of things, too, we got Northside up in Pinetown. They beat Roxborough Community in Game 1 on the road. So if they win tonight at home, they're heading to the state championship series, which would be pretty awesome. And same with South Central. So we're grabbing all those games, and we're going to try and get one of our guys to head on to Jacksonville High School, because it is also we're getting deep into the playoffs for girls soccer. So J.H. Rose, the 7th seed, is at number 2 seed Jacksonville. So 2 teams in our market that can punch their ticket to even farther. So a lot going on today for sure.
Great day in the sports world, and some pro sports as well to wrap up the night with. It'll be Game 1, Western Conference Finals in the NHL between Edmonton and Dallas, and then Game 2, Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA with Boston and Indiana, and Indiana let one slip away the other night, Luke, and you wonder how they show up tonight. Boston, a pretty big home favorite here in Game 2, but the Pacers had that one won, and literally threw it away at the end. Jaylen Brown hits the big 3, and the Celtics end up winning in overtime. And you just wonder if that was the Pacers' chance, or, hey, maybe they play the Celtics tough every game and win a few games. What do you think about that series?
I hope they do. I think that series is a really fun matchup when you look at it. 2 young squads, 2 exciting teams, and the Celtics, I think, are just yearning to get back to that NBA Finals after losing to Golden State a couple of years ago. But I like Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, and I think what they said after that game was, we just need to be more mature in those moments and know that we had that game and we blew it. But the series isn't over. We still got a ton more games to play, and I think it's going to be another competitive battle to the end. And credit to Jaylen Brown for hitting that corner shot. You know, it reminded me of LeBron James from like 8 years ago with the Cavs, and he hit that corner shot against Toronto in the corner. Or no, it was the Bulls actually in the playoffs, and huge shot. So that was huge. And then on the hockey side of things too, I'm pulling for Dallas. I don't need to see Edmonton.
All right, fair enough. Saw last night in the NBA, the Mavs winning on the road in Game 1 against Minnesota. And hockey side, you had the Rangers again at home and underdogs, just like they were to the Hurricanes. And this time the favorite did win in Game 1. It was the Panthers knocking off the Rangers on the road. So, Luke, I don't know. So do you have a rooting interest in these NBA and NHL playoffs, or are you just watching as an observer at this point?
You know, growing up, I was a big Kevin Durant fan. I'm from Portland, Oregon. We had the Blazers, but my whole family's from Seattle. So big Supersonics fan. The team moved to Oklahoma City, so a lot of our ties are with Kevin Durant. So I did grow up an OKC fan, not a bandwagon, I swear, before he turned into a cupcake. But I like the way Anthony Edwards plays. Reminds me of a little bit smaller, shiftier KD in that opening series against the Suns. It's a lot of fun to see him ball out. And so I'm pulling for the Timberwolves, and too bad they lost last night. And, that meme's going around about Charles Barkley and what he said to him on Bring His A something. So I hope that they bring it tonight. Or tomorrow night for Game 2, but Dallas, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic in his bag. That's a really fun matchup. I think that the 4 teams that are left, everyone's excited about. I'm all for creating dynasties and witnessing history, and we were really lucky to watch those 4 years of Golden State and Cleveland, and now that time has passed, and you look back and go, man, those were some pretty special years. So it's cool to see some new teams get some action and some young faces. So whoever comes out on the East or West for the NBA Finals, I'm watching. I'm there for sure.
Speaking, you used the word dynasty there, Luke, and I'm just curious, what is your relationship to college football video games? We have been 10 years without one. It is returning. I'm excited for it and going to relive some of my childhood by playing. Did you play those games growing up, and are you excited about the new one coming up here?
absolutely clipped. I was a football player for 10 years, and when I wasn't on the field, I was playing NCAA football. And I still remember playing NCAA football. 2000, I was upstairs in my bedroom. My buddies from around the block would come up. I had my old PS3 in this little old desk that barely worked with a monitor that wasn't even like the size of a Subway foot-long sandwich, and we would play all the time. I remember I knew Rice was a school. I always used to make fun of Rice. Like, who would name their school like a food and not knowing where it was, because I'm just in the middle of nowhere in Oregon and just playing with my buddies. Or the mascot matchups. I'd always play as Syracuse against the Gators because they had funny mascots. So I am so pumped for that game. When it does in July, I will be purchasing one. You can put your money on that.
All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. And reliving the glory days, starting a dynasty from scratch and winning a national championship. So much fun. And now, I guess you're right. I remember playing with two controllers with a buddy. Now everything's online. So maybe we can run a game or two, Luke, when it comes out.
Oh, I'm so down. I know it's so weird. No more split screen anymore or just doing the game together. But now technology has advanced so much. We can just put on a headset and trash talk. We don't even have to be in the same room.
Luke, as you said, busy sports night tonight. Anything else to look out for on the horizon at WCTI 12 Sports? What do you guys have coming up?
I mean, you mentioned it. It's the hot trend this year in Eastern North Carolina's summer baseball leagues. You have the Greenville Yard Gnomes, the Jacksonville Ospreys, and the New Bern Southpaws have their soft opening day tomorrow, with fans coming by and being able to get shirts and hats and check out the new field at Kafer Park. So that's exciting in terms of baseball for the future, because we know this is the last season of the Wood Ducks at Granger Stadium in Kinston. So to know that there's college baseball and wood bat leagues growing throughout our state is really exciting for years to come. So that's something we got on the horizon for sure. And more high school baseball. Hopefully our teams in our region keep winning and we can go cover some state championships and see some of our softball, baseball, and girls soccer teams go raise some hardware.
Luke, always enjoy having you on, talking some sports with you. Appreciate it. We'll do it again down the road, but enjoy covering some baseball tonight, and we'll check you out on WCTI 12 and talk with you again soon, man.
Hey, Clip, you're a gentleman and a scholar and a legend of Greenville. Thank you so much for having me on, man.
Luke Schwartz, you are too kind and delirious, but thank you for joining us. WCTI 12, no show Friday, and told Brian North, should I reach out to young Luke and get him on this week? And we did just that. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, have more for you. Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. We heard Alex's side of the story. We might have an update from Chon, as he has been trying to call Alex to either yell at him or make sure his side of the story gets out there. We'll see if he has anything to say. And I'm just going to take it a break because Alex is talking into a microphone that is not on.
No, my mic wasn't working. We'll hear from Sean after these words.
Here with Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. It's a great time to buy a used vehicle.
It's not a great time. It's a perfect time to buy a used car from Brown & Wood. We have over 115 used vehicles in stock, and we're #1 in the market on price. We have limited lifetime powertrain on all of our used cars under 80,000 miles, so go to brownandwoodauto.com to find out more. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates!
80s rock band 38 Special with special guest The Cove are coming to Weldon Mills Theater, Eastern Carolina's best entertainment venue on June 14th. Conveniently located just off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids, Weldon Mills Theater offers a hassle-free entertainment experience with free parking, wallet-friendly concessions, and a cozy atmosphere. With comfortable seating throughout the venue, there isn't a bad seat in the house. Join Weldon Mills Theater for a memorable event where you can relax and make lasting memories. Get your tickets to see 38 Special with special guest The Cove June 14th at weldonmillstheater.com.
Worth Chiropractic and his team are offering a new patient special only at the new location. Come see them at this fantastic facility. A visit to our new location gets you a free consult, complete exam, digital x-rays, and more for only $29. Our amazing new patient $29 deal is only available at the new location, Worth Chiropractic West, 2100 West Arlington Boulevard, offering the same safe, no surgery, drug-free treatment, convenient, comfortable, and cost-effective.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
Yard Gnomes Baseball is here. The Greenville Yard Gnomes offer summer fun with your family and friends at an affordable price. Catch every game at historic Guy Smith Stadium and enjoy great food from area food trucks, cold beverages, and exciting baseball action. Single game tickets start as low as $10 and mini plans as low as $48. Visit yardgnomesbaseball.com to get your tickets and Yard Gnome swag. Come out and hang with your Gnomies this summer with the Greenville Yard Gnomes. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. Cucinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cucinella's. Cucinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cucinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
UBE and PireWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
This is Mac McCarthy, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. 5th Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room is your favorite place in downtown Greenville for lunch, dinner, or drinks with friends. 5th Street serves lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday, plus brunch starting at 10:30 on Saturdays and Sundays. Follow 5th Street on Instagram for the latest events and specials. 5th Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room right beside the State Theater in downtown Greenville. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. East Carolina losing today to Wichita State 14-4 in the Pirates Game 2 of the AAC tournament. They are back at it on Friday, 1 o'clock against Rice. Another battle with Rice. If they win that, they move on to Saturday, and they would have to win 2 to make it to the championship, which would be on Sunday. Coming up Monday, we'll be here inside the Pirate Radio studios, watching the selection show and hanging out with y'all on Facebook and YouTube at Pirate Radio TV. Make sure you are subscribed and give us a like so you can watch this show, the Brian Bailey Show, the Holt Naylor Show, and all our other goodies. We'll have a lot of postseason ECU baseball coverage as well, video on Pirate Radio TV. Jamie is still being sensitive about the Pacers, but Big Dog said Pacers +9 is a lock. He says he's on it heavy tonight. Huh.
They're not going to win, but I would take that.
Okay.
9.5? That's a lot.
It's a lot of punts. Especially the way they looked in game one. Boston stretched out that lead a couple of times, but the Pacers, the way they play, they are a quick strike offense and got back in it a couple of times and should have, won the game. What do we got?
I'm getting a phone call from Chandler Honeycutt.
We got to go to break in about 3 or 4 minutes, so let's hear what he's got to say, if you're willing to answer the phone.
Chandler Honeycutt, you are live on the air.
Okay. No, I was just calling to remind you about the trash, man. Get the trash for me.
Wow.
What was that? So anyway.
Yo, you pulled a redacted?
The ultimate, did he do that to us? What, on the pregame show or something?
He used to do that to us all the time.
Yeah. I forgot about that. That is like one of the ultimate signs of disrespect, hanging up on someone on the phone.
Especially if I'm on an epic rant. Don't hang up on me, man. That's some of my best work.
I wouldn't call that an epic rant. He just...
No. I'm just saying, if I were to do that, and I'm on an epic rant, don't hang up on me.
But that's the point.
Huh? What?
That's the point. Like, that's why you do it, to make you even more mad.
Yeah. But, again,
I know
is
you
some
don't
of my
like
best
it,
work.
but well, sometimes, Shirley, you got to appreciate it for yourself. Maybe there doesn't need to be an audience.
We need that's too damn bad audio clip.
No. Mm-mm. No, that's not a valid argument.
I've been wanting to ask you this all day. What do you got going on?
What have I got going on?
Yeah. You got, like, allergies, cold?
Yeah. Well, yesterday I woke up, I had an itchy throat, so it's allergies. But then when I woke up this morning, I sounded like I was going through puberty or something because my voice was cracking all over the place. And so my voice is a little gravelly today.
Did y'all see my movie coming out on Hulu?
What movie?
On June 4th.
The Apes movie or something?
No, Clipped.
Oh. What is the premise?
The scandalous story of LA's other basketball team.
Oh.
I guess it's going to be about Donald Sterling.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. Moving on.
Well, that's just not something. It's the Clippers. Who cares?
Fine.
I don't disagree.
We need to take a break.
Yep.
All right. We'll get our last break in. Old Sean, he's fuming right now, man. He is mad.
I might just not take the trash out.
Stuffing his face with Familia pizza.
That's familiar.
You know what you definitely shouldn't do?
What?
Put all the trash bags on his desk. You shouldn't do that. That's the last thing you would do.
No. Just take all the trash cans and then stack them on his desk. Just kind of put them in a row.
You should not do that either, Alex. Don't do those things.
I'm thinking that would be I would advise against that. However,
do not
wouldn't blame you if you did.
The bags out of the can and just dump them on Chandler's desk. Don't do that. We're just giving you ideas on things not to do with the trash. We'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Pest Tech wants to thank Pirate Nation for voting them the #1 pest control company in Eastern North Carolina. Pest Tech is a full-service pest control company offering a complete range of indoor and outdoor pest management and extermination services. Your experience is the Pest Tech guarantee, with a promise to deliver you results while keeping you, your family, and the environment safe. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests. 353-4760. Pest Tech, the official pest control company of Pirate Radio.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and a drink on the patio. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Sun's out, guns out in Pirate Nation. Lindsay Gray here with Carolina Caliber. The weather's getting hotter and so are our deals. Ladies, don't miss your chance on 25% off Alexo Athletica concealed carry shorts. Guys, we've got Leopold t-shirts marked down for you. Speaking of Leopold, get a VX Freedom 4 to 12 by 50 scope with free aluminum lens covers for only $3.99. This is over a $600 value. We'll continue to bring on the heat every week with the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop on by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Spring is here, the grass is starting to grow, and you need to mow now with 0% for 42 months retail financing on new Hustler zero-turn mowers. That's right, qualified buyers can enjoy 0% for 42 months on qualifying Hustler zero-turn mowers. Come into Ron Ayers Motorsports today and get that Hustler Turf zero-turn lawnmower you've been dreaming of. That's Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville, or visit RonAyersMotorsports.com. Qualified buyers with minimum purchase. Other restrictions apply. See dealer for complete details.
Pitt County Schools proudly congratulates its class of 2024. We salute our graduates for successfully completing one of life's many journeys, especially one that began in very challenging times. Please join us in celebrating the accomplishments of this class and encouraging their continued growth as our leaders of tomorrow, locally, regionally, nationally, and globally. Cherish yesterday, live for today, and reach for tomorrow.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, it's Caleb with Stroud's Marine. Boating season is here, and at Stroud's Marine we're stocked up with over 20,000 pre-owned parts. We've got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Speaking of outboards, we will buy your old ones. And as always, our mission is to save you money and get you back out on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
The Holton Ehler Show.
ECU Athletics Director John Gilbert. How quickly did we have to get this thing rolling to make sure that we can win games? Because let's be honest, like you need NIL, kind of like you just said, to win games in today's college football world.
Our coaches are only as good as the players we're able to attract. NIL does not guarantee a winning team, but it gives you a chance to attract the best possible players you can attract. And so I tell people all the time, if you have an extra dollar and you can either give it to the Pirate Club or give it to NIL, I want you to give it to NIL where we can attract the best players possible.
The Holton Ehler Show, powered by SouthernEase.com. Thursdays and Fridays at 6, right here on Pirate Radio.
This is Wyatt Lunsford-Shankman from ECU Baseball. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
It was a rough day for the stock market. The Dow was down 605 points, closed out the day at 39,065. The NASDAQ was down 65 points at 16,736, and the S&P dropped 39 points at 5,267. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors stock market report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show.
All right, Shirley, we'll see you Tuesday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. I'll be here on Monday with the gang talking Selection Monday for the NCAA Baseball Regionals. And may see A-Harp here on Monday. You're welcome to join us.
Yeah.
If you'd like.
I'll be here.
Mully Man, B-Man, Chan Man, all the mans will be here coming up Monday at noon. So tune in, folks. We'll have a lot of fun with you on a Monday Memorial Day afternoon. We will talk to you then. Have a great weekend. And for the crew, I am Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 1.